Oh yeah, it's real. It's real, Punch. I know I've been gone a minute. Sucks, don't it? Boy, what 2 days could do. I swear, man. Salute to everybody who checking in with your boy. I appreciate y'all riding with your guys. Salute to everybody over there on X. If you don't mind, please retweet this. Your boy been gone, what, Monday? I was supposed to be on there yesterday. Didn't get a chance to put a notification up. I wasn't going to be up, but I was going to be up today because I knew the weigh-in was today. So forgive me for that. But your boy got a lot going on, man. A lot of insight, a lot of not insight, a lot of things going on, a lot of things going on. You know what I'm saying? That's for the positive, nothing negative. You know what I'm saying? And I do believe God ain't gonna put nothing on you that you can't handle. You know what I'm saying? But those who know me, you know what I'm saying? I'm a single father for girls. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I'm trying to grow this business. I do believe in the show, so I'm trying to juggle all of these things. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you support your boy. Like I said, support your boy, man. The boy's trying to go for it all. You get what I'm saying? Right now, the weigh-in just started. My guy Punch that he's gonna come up. I'm gonna put the link in. Like I said, this is just the weigh-in. I miss a lot of stuff I want to talk about from last weekend all the way to now, and I'm gonna do that as well. So we're definitely finna get in that. Right now, we got the NYPD, the Popo. All right, it's finna come to the scale. I ain't gonna lie, I want to see that. I want to see it. Let me put this link in there for my boy. Invite. There we go. There we go. All right, there it is. There it is. Link is in there. I'm about to pin it. All right. Now we got the fire department finna come to stage. This is crazy. I ain't gonna lie, but dope at the same time. And I wonder, did they get like a charity donation, or did these two guys actually receive some type of compensation? Right? They is gonna be in front of the biggest crowd in their life. Like, what I'm saying? They gotta perform. Like this one thing that I don't know if y'all ever seen like PAL or any of them type of fights, or if you have witnessed the Navy and all them boxing matches. I have. And it's cool. It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? You're amongst your peers. Most everybody in there, they're chanting for you. These two guys gonna be in front of a world stage. You understand me? in their home city. Everybody for me looking at them. So 175 pounds, they made the light heavyweight limit. That's what it do. That's I didn't get to see the read for the weigh-ins this morning. But like, and I'm literally just walking in the crib, in the house, bro. Like, ran up here, did the quickest thumbnail in history. Oh my God. You know what I'm saying? I was determined to get here today. I was like, I'll be damned I missed today. I didn't like what I heard from James. I can't see his last name, but I didn't like the way he was talking yesterday at the press conference. You know what I'm saying? The cop seemed like he gonna be on point. He 40, that he's unbeaten. That we gonna see. I'm with it, bro. And do they get a version of the Fatal Fury belt too as well? That would be dope. That would be dope. I heard a lot of people mad, like, man, we ain't gonna pay for no pay per view, and he got the cops. We don't want that type of match, man. I ain't gonna lie, it's all intriguing, but we gonna get into that as to why I think that's on there, and amongst other things, um, had, a partial conversation before I was interrupted. I had to get off the phone with that person, almost explaining what I see going on. There's two things I see going on, like it ain't nothing, and it was crazy. People knocking at the door at it, but they don't want to accept it, so they're not trying to say it. But I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, and it's partially for the good. I kind of, if y'all watched if you came and hung out for the watch party Saturday for the Eubank and Ben fight, I kind of said it on there. You know what I'm saying? I really did. I really did. Oh man, here we go. Pro debut, Southpaw. Hey, the Japan boy, Susumi, Umizumi, as my kid said, his name Umizumi. I was dying. Shout out to my babies. Umizumi. No, Susumi. Oh, y'all know who Umizumi is, then I know y'all got kids, bro, and they baby. But the Chicago boy looked like he with the shits. I think he like 1-2 or 1-1-2 or something like that. 127.8. Man, let me adjust my screen because my camera in the way. Yeah. Yeah. Susumi looking at. Oh, what is it? Fredo Susumi. 128.8. Hey, these niggas look swole for that weight, bro. I ain't gonna lie. These cats look swole to be 128. What's their height? Golly, bro. Like for real, for real. I no cap. I'm like, ain't no way in hell, bro. But the Japanese cat, he looks small. But my Lavelle Whittington, he got at least be like 5, maybe 5'2", 5'4". But they pretty swole to be their height, bro. They pretty swole to be their height, bro. My boy Lavelle looks serious as hell. Kasumi look calm, boy. That's something you gotta be afraid of, man. My grandma believed in that, bro. The calm always come before the storm, bro. You know what I'm saying? You want to be loud and shit all the time. Don't mean nothing. That quiet motherfucker in the corner, you better watch out for him. So I want to see the hype. I don't know what the hype is surrounding the Sasumi. I haven't seen anything he's done. I haven't even had a chance to look him up. I do know he's supposed to have an outstanding amateur background. Um, but I most definitely want to see that fight. And this card start early, man. I think this card start like 4:30 Central Time. That's something else that kind of threw me off. And they need to start throwing that out there. If they're gonna be successful, those times need to come out early, bro. And I'm gonna relook that up while we're on here because I most definitely need to know. I could swore it said 4:30. and I know y'all need to know too as well. There you go, start time. Let's get this bit of it's a fight undercard. See, all right. Let's see. Let's see. Nah, what time the entire card start? I was saying 5. But man, this CBS, they be tripping. Let me go to another site. Yeah. CBS be tripping sometimes. Where Yahoo at? What the fuck? All right, where is it? I'm not asking for Canelo, bro. Where you thought this fight? That nigga got Canelo everywhere, bro. All right, here it says 5 p.m. Central, which is for 5 p.m. Central. That's the second one. They be switching times, bro. I'm gonna go to one more site. That's another 5. That's another one I usually go to. All right, here we go. And even the zone be wrong sometimes, so I'm being real. I'm being real with that, bro. And this is now peep this. This was the zone got. Hold on, let me make sure this is right. Friday, former first bout of a live performance last April, Devin. Friday, May 2nd, 9 p.m. Eastern, which would make that 8 o'clock my time. That's what I'm saying, bro. But the coverage start at 5 p.m. What the hell does that mean, bro? I don't know, bro. It say 5. If you are in Central Time, man, it said 5 p.m. Eastern, but I think it started at 4, bro. Because if it's Eastern, it's an hour back for us. But then on the zone, it say 8 o'clock. That shit don't make no sense, bro. I don't know. I'm gonna do some more research while I'm on here. All right, here we go. Big Barboza finna get on there on the scale, bro. Cut that screen off real quick. Oh no, still, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I like the mask. Y'all like the mask on Tiafimo, bro. I think that shit go hard, bro. I think that shit go hard, bro. He says his third personality said he the saint. Call him the saint. I ain't mad at it. Tapping into his Mexican heritage / Honduras. All right, bro. Boza, I ain't gonna lie, you look in shape. Welcome to Friendly El Monte. 139.8 pounds. All right. I gotta get me some of the Ray-Ban Meta glasses, bro. I'm gonna give a different perspective on some content for y'all. When I be going to the local boxing matches and stuff like that, I think that'll go hard. I think that'll go hard, bro. I'm definitely gonna get me a pair. Let's go. I know he gotta be hot as hell in that mask though. He should have been wearing that mask the whole time though, bro. The whole time. 139.6. After Teofimo could be at 140 for the rest of his career if he want to. He don't look malnourished. He don't look bad at all. I think Teofimo could stay there. Nigga left me in timeout. Who put you in timeout, Punch? Who put you in timeout, Punch? Hit the link. Hit the link. Let's go. Moses, hey, gonna be small, bro. He gonna be way bigger. He tried to come up. It did not pop up, bro. I promise you, man. 3 yards on something, man. Go ahead and hit the link again, bro. It did not pop up. With nothing at the bottom. I got him right here where I can look in line. Nothing popped up. Hit the link, man. If anybody else try to come up, let it be known, because I swear the mug did not do nothing. That's why I'm gonna change the format. I'm gonna end up changing the format of the show where that's technical shit. But it just know it'd be a little different. All my co-hosts are definitely know. Bunch and all y'all know, y'all will know how the format of the show gonna go. But yeah, hit it so I can make sure, because if it don't again, that's gonna make me mad, bro. Paying for this service and then it's not working right, you know? All right, let's go. Theo still staring like, what's good? Let's go. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm with it. Mike Compership in the interview Barboza. All right, he did it that time. What it do, Punch?
What's going on with you, my guy? How you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good, man. I don't know why I had did that.
Why is Teofimo up there looking like a fucking ghetto luchador?
Hey, I'm with that though. I'm with
I don't
it,
take
bro.
this dude serious, bro. I'm this close to not paying for this, bro. I do not want to support this nigga in any way, him or Garcia, man. I'm so close to not buying it, but I want to see who win, and I don't want to. I don't like the, you know what I mean, Jack Sparrow, the
He
big
said,
fight, bro.
did
You
you
know
say
what
the
I'm
Jack Sparrow, bro? What the fuck?
saying? But I do not I don't like him, bro, and my money's on Barbosa. I got Barbosa for a 12th round decision.
Hell no. Oh shit. Something changed. See, something always changed, bro. I was wondering why you were so low.
But I'm gonna save my real opinion for my I'm gonna go live later on around like 9:30, bro. And we gonna really get in depth. But I want to do it on my channel where, you know what I mean, it ain't monetized, and I don't want to
I
affect this
got
shit because I'm about to go ballistic on this lame ass nigga tonight. I want Teofimo Lopez to lose, please. He's a clown, bro, and he's embracing the clown thing now. All right, so out of all the
you.
times we didn't see you fight, nigga, now you're embracing the Spanish heritage, bro. Man, miss me with that bullshit, clown. You're still taking shots in a subtle way. He's doing it in a subtle way.
Fight
You know what I
sports,
mean?
what's happening,
And I
man?
see what he's doing, and I want him to
My
get
brother.
cooked.
Oh, one sec.
What's up with it?
What's going on?
Hey guys, I just had to close the door because I've got some roadworks outside my apartment. But thanks for having me on, guys. Love to talk about this big event coming up.
Yeah, no doubt.
So I found
Uh,
the. So are you guys talking about the weigh-ins? Because the press conference, of course, was super entertaining. I think all three guys did what we expect them to do. So it's not like there was anything new to really discuss. It all just depends who channels their energy better in the fight.
I
right.
think it's a situation where all three of these fighters have something to prove. You know what I mean? But in my opinion, somebody losing tomorrow. I don't think all three of them gonna come out with a victory tomorrow. Somebody.
Well,
I
who
don't
do
know
you?
who, but somebody.
Yeah, well, my thoughts are the same. I think if there's going to be a loser, it's going to be Tiafimo because he's got the toughest fight.
Swear to
And
Uh-oh.
God.
I mean, yeah,
Rolly
I mean,
Romero,
I
I
said,
think I agree. Rolly Romero, cakewalk. Easy work, and I'm standing on that. Nigga, he's a bum amateur, don't even belong at the main event of this card. Fucking
I know what I did.
uh Devin Haney is gonna probably come out and cook Ramirez because we've been on his top for a long time now. He gonna come out and try to shut up the naysayers. If he come out and beat Devin Haney, he's probably gonna win. But if he come out there and fight like he did against Rolly, look out for Ramirez's left hand because he got one too. Teofimo Lopez is a fucking clown. I want him to lose, but I'm not gonna sit here and cap like he's not a good boxer. I don't like his personality, but I respect his skills. So if we get the Josh Taylor, Teofimo Lopez, the motherfucker might win. But if he come in there playing around like he look like he gonna do, he's definitely going to lose tomorrow.
Yeah. Teofimo he's acting similar, in fact, too similar, in my opinion, to how he did before the Kambosos fight. Because he tried he went overboard even by his standards to try and intimidate Kambosos. He was trying to fight him at the press conferences back when the fight was announced, and Kambosos kept matching him in every scenario. He kept saying, "Look, you want to fight? Let's fight right now." And what happened? Teofimo fought like a madman and with no discipline, and he got picked apart in that fight, and he still can't take any responsibility for it. So I just have a feeling like Barboza should beat him because he should beat Barboza because Barboza's good in all areas, good balance, good technique, but he doesn't do anything spectacular. And Teofimo's just the better athlete, but Teofimo's not the puncher that he was at lightweight. So if he can't hurt Barboza, I'm getting more and more tempted to put money on a Barboza win because if he can't hurt Barboza, then and Barboza fights smart, which he did against Catterall, then this might actually again we could be witnessing the end of Teofimo's career because if he loses, I'm really not sure if he can come back.
It's over.
It's over.
If he lose, yeah, he'll be extra on cards. That's about it because he'll be a name. You know what I'm saying? Heavy, what's happening, baby?
Damn, like if he lose, Barboza will get the credit he's been wanting for years now. But Teofimo will be looking like a clown because he's just showing this dude no respect at all. Like he's just gonna wash him.
Barboza filling out too. Like, he's filling out real good.
On top of it,
he's gonna be bigger than
Teo. Stuck out the most to me is that. All right, we all seen it. Why did Oscar get so pissed off? Wanted smoke from the gate. Like wasn't no shit talking back. Straight smoke. You rarely seen that. You really get that reaction from De La Hoya.
I'm beginning to. I got my theories on that.
I've ever seen before, Slick.
I got my theories already.
Yeah, I think that was just De La Hoya. De La Hoya having too much crap up his nose because De La Hoya is always. I agree he doesn't. I agree he's not often trying to fight people at press conferences, but the guy's always acting weird because he's on God knows he's on Tony Montana stuff. So I think Bill Haney, it was a bit weird. I wasn't expecting him to go at De La Hoya, but I think De La Hoya just got a shock and decided to act tough all of a sudden because De La Hoya's always going at Eddie Hearn in really like childish ways, but he does it because he just wants to try and embarrass the guy. Yeah. I think somebody just turned it on to him, and he was like, "Oh, well, what is this? I better try and act tough." And he looked like an idiot.
Yeah, like you never seen nobody really ruffle Oscar's feathers like that outside of Dana
White. Ramirez
like, Heavy, what up, bro?
Ramirez getting on the scale now. He on there now.
Ramirez getting on there now.
Okay,
143.8.
One thing I will say about Haney, looks a lot healthier at 140, man. Like he looked like the rehydrated version of him at 135 going in for the weigh-in at 140.
A lot of niggas think Ramirez might win, man.
Well, Ramirez got a mean left hand, just like Ryan Garcia, so he just can't go in there playing around.
This motherfucker Devin big, bro.
Yeah, he is.
This motherfucker Devin big, bro.
You about to see, man, he in shape like a motherfucker though, bro. That's all fitness. Back foot Dev about to give Ramirez hell.
He better.
Yeah. Thing is, they could
143 pounds even.
The thing is, this is a good win for Devin if he can pull it off because
right, it'll be a good win.
Yeah, Ramirez is a good opponent, but Ramirez is also tailor made for Devin. Yeah, Devin's looking real fit, and he's weighing in with his chain on. So this weight cut must have been the easiest in his life.
No, this is a ceremonial weigh-in. They weighed in this morning.
Yeah, they already all made
everybody weighed. This is for the people though, but I didn't get to read this morning. I was so busy.
Oh yeah, they
Usually,
all
I
made
would
weight,
work
Slick.
about. I would have been on at 10 o'clock looking at all the weights already.
That's actually
Devin,
proof that this is a
goddamn
gimmick
0%
weigh-in because they
body
would never
fat,
allow him
boy.
to weigh in with his chain on ever.
Yeah, yeah. This is a
Even
bar.
though it's only like maybe like a couple ounces.
It was only one group they used to do real weigh-ins, and that was Queensberry. And now everybody doing ceremonials now. People
Actually,
made it famous.
that's a good question, Slick. When was the last like real time professional weigh-in?
It was a Queenberry's weigh-in. I know that. And then because the zone once Matchroom got with the zone, they started doing ceremonials. PBC really made them famous with it, and then Golden Boy started doing ceremonials when they got on the zone. So I mean, like and Queensberry was the last.
Hey man, Devin.
I don't think we're ever gonna see a real
One thing I
weigh-in
can
anymore.
notice, Ramirez is taller than Haney. Ain't got a longer reach. What's Ramirez's jab like? I only seen this dude fight like once. What's his jab like?
Well,
he's relentless.
Like?
Man, Ramirez can fight,
actually,
bro.
He could bang, bro.
That's one of the reasons why I don't think this. If Devin's half decent, he should win this fight clearly. Because Ramirez can fight and he's a good opponent, but he doesn't set his shots up. His defense is like non-existent. He's always hittable. He doesn't use his jab that well, so he really should be.
But you talking about a guy who can't fight himself though. So like, look at it like from this standpoint. If Ramirez chooses to rush in, right, Devin gonna have a hard time with that. Now my thing is, if I'm Devin, take him in deep waters because we know Ramirez gas tank fades early, 5, 6, 5th, or 6th.
Sure.
Take him in deep waters, and then you better have your way with him. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get him.
All Devin got is the deep waters.
Yeah, for real. That's what you gonna have to do.
Yeah.
Now that logic you had fight sports. If that was against somebody I know who could fight, then I'd be like, yeah. But if you rush Devin just puts his gloves up and go back to the roast, bro. He ain't got nothing for that.
Yeah.
For sure. No, I know.
What kind of Devin shows up as
well.
Yeah,
that's why this is my.
That's why I was the most. It's going to be back foot Devin with a come forward Jose Ramirez. It's going to be the classic.
Well,
him trying to walk Devin Haney down. But again, because of how it went down with Ryan Garcia, I honestly just don't know what kind of Devin we're going to get, but I'm betting my money that it's going to be back foot Devin.
You want to see?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. If he's smart, he should fight on the back foot. Like, I agree. I'm still intrigued in this fight, but because we don't know how Devin's going to respond to that horrible experience he had against Garcia. And Ramirez is definitely going to be there for 12 rounds. So, and if Devin gets clipped like he did against Linares, then that he's definitely going to be hurt more than he was in that fight. So right. I'm still intrigued. I'm still intrigued for this fight. I just feel that if Devin fights smart, if he fights like a slick boxer, then right. he should be able to win the rounds pretty handily. But Ramirez is going to force that out of him. So,
but that's going to be the job of Ramirez. Ramirez is going to somehow, some way get Devin to actually fight instead of box.
Right, he's going to have to get him to commit.
But I don't think he's going to get him to do that. I think Devin's going to be extremely disciplined.
Yeah, me too. I think he learned a lot, man. He learned a lot.
Like, for real. And I'm going to be honest, if he wins, this is the version we're going to get against Ryan Garcia.
Shine, my nigga, shine, boy.
That boy Tex went, bro. That boy, hey, you know how you make that first dumb payment Shaq said don't do? Boy, that boy took a check, he been blinging. You hear me?
That Canelo money running out fast as a bitch. Half of it around his neck.
Golly. That EB got bigger and bigger. Every time you got a check, trade it in. Put some money with.
How y'all feel about Berlanga headlining that Shakur card, bro?
Man, it's such a joke. Battle of the failed hype trains.
It's a for me, it's because Hamza Sheeraz is facing him because that's Turkey Boy. And then it makes sense to put him with somebody from New York. He's actually from New York, where Shakur is from what? New Jersey? So but they know Shakur. Did you hear the news? They came out and said that they gonna use Shakur and old boy to hype it up though. For the week, they gonna make it's like gonna look like it's his card, but the actual main card gonna be theirs.
Oh, so they tricking it. Oh,
yeah, and the great part, Ream Magazine said that.
Playing games and
they
shit.
Probably was being honest. At least they being transparent.
All right, so what time this all start tomorrow?
Man, I was just looking at the times. You know, the times, the
I think
zone
it's
is
like
the worst when it comes to
PM
time. They say
Eastern
four,
time.
yeah, it said 5 p.m. Eastern. And then another one said 8 p.m. And then now, and then it said 4:30. So I'm telling everybody 4 o'clock, bro.
All right. So we definitely doing the slick
It's gonna be
for this,
early,
right?
bro.
On a Ben in the building. Man, I wouldn't even come to this fight. Ain't nobody go to his shit.
Man, they wasn't gonna cross them waters like that, bro. Ain't nobody coming out to nobody's stuff since Mike Tyson, bro. And I'm standing on that, bro.
Fuck America,
Ain't
man. Y'all
nobody,
didn't
ain't
come to my
nobody
shit.
bringing nobody out like Mike did, bro.
Yeah.
He even did it during that Netflix shit.
Hey, Fight Sport, where you from, bro? I heard the accent.
I'm from New Zealand, man.
Damn, did I lag?
Yeah, you
I
did.
was about
Yeah.
to say that. Like I was like, that's
the
it sounded like
building.
New Zealand.
Shout out New
You got some Aussie
Zealand.
homies. You can tell the distinction.
Yeah,
He met him.
I get
international, baby.
people think I get mistaken for being Aussie and English all the time. I mean, I'm
Oh
I'm
yeah,
half.
we got some
I was
Aussie
about to say
homies, so we can
British.
tell the difference.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So,
is that where you reside at now?
What's good, Casino?
yeah. I reside in. I was born in New Zealand and I live in New Zealand. Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's what's up, bro. Well, it's nice to meet you, man. I don't think I met you before.
Yeah. What's your channel, man? I don't think I've seen your channel before.
Heavy Bag TV.
I will check that out. Thank you, my man.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Punch. Why the
Yo.
private chat just popped up on my side?
Oh, it all popped up. I'm sitting down there for a
It's
minute, bro. Like,
StreamYard, bro. It's StreamYard tripping, bro. Like when I put Heavy up, it was a black screen for some reason. I put them back down, put them back up, it came up. StreamYard must be having issues, bro.
Okay, yeah, because I think I got a bit of a lag for a second, but it's
Yeah, you
gone
did.
now.
And then my mic was out of it, wasn't even moving on thing. I thought it was something my computer was doing.
Hey,
It wasn't
Heavy, man. When the next time you going live, player? I ain't seen you go live.
Man, I want to get back on my Tuesdays and Thursdays, man. That's why I asked you, because I was thinking about going live tonight, but shit, I'll rock out with you. But
all right,
next,
you know, we
for
about to get
sure.
raw on my shit tonight, bro.
Yeah, I rock out with
Because
you.
the Teofimo pissed me off, bro. I ain't want to rain down hellfire on Slick's channel, but I got him on mine, nigga.
Now, I don't know why Tio
What's
want to piss you off. You the last.
What's Tio done, man? What's Tio done?
It's just the whole disrespectful act, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Not wanting to do no face off, acting like he's the man, bro. And you're like really not. Like, bro, listen, like that powerful knocking everybody the fuck out at 135. The trick is already out, bro. You was weight bullying niggas because you ain't knocked out shit at 140. Nothing. You look pillow fisted to me. You winning by decision, brother. You're not winning by knockout.
No. He wasn't.
Nigga. Who he knocked out at 140?
No, listen, he ain't winning by decision. He winning by gifts.
Swear, because that seven loss nigga,
loss
nigga really gave him the fight of his life. And you want to keep it 100. The fight before that, he really lost. But the dude got a style nobody like. They call that style boring, but he really boxed Tio's head the fuck off. And
I say this as a Tio fan. Not only, bro, is he getting gifts, but he still won't acknowledge that he's getting gifts.
Right.
Like, it's never like this is why I'm very close to giving up on Teofimo, because I've said this before. After he beat Lomachenko and the way he acted in the post-fight press conference, I really thought we were going to see the second coming of Tommy Hearns. But the reason I just can't have any faith in him is because he's refusing to acknowledge any mistakes he makes. It's never something he needs to do better. It's always, oh, the world was against me, the judges rigged it against me, the system was against me, the ref was against me, the promoters were against me. It's like, dude, these conspiracies aren't going to cut it. And you should, like, he got so close. I thought he beat Sandor
He be
Martin.
copping, please, man. He be copping,
but he was so close to losing his Jermaine Ortiz.
He acknowledged his shortcomings to an extent. When he whispered, or I ain't gonna say whispered, when he asked if he still had it, I think
after Sandor Martin,
the best response you can get out of him as far as acknowledging poor performances.
Yeah, and when he beat Josh Taylor after that, I thought, okay, cool, he's going to improve. But he didn't improve. Like against Jermaine Ortiz, it was the same one-dimensional, can't cut off the ring style.
To Tio's credit,
13 wins.
Some of those
opponents
were difficult opponents. I can hear somebody's TV too, bro.
You can hear it?
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear that. Maybe it's because I got my headset on, but I can hear that really good. I'm not so sure the regular viewer could hear it though.
Oh, okay. Probably because my headphones so close to the mic. Can you hear it now?
No.
Okay, yeah, I probably got linked into the. I had it all the way up and I went like this. I was so close to it.
And see, I got mine on kind of loud, but I turned my noise gate up.
No, it ain't true because I would. No, I got mine right here on the computer, and I got it on a separate channel, so nobody should be able to hear it. The only way I had it all the way up. Now I did this.
Wins by KO.
Okay, yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah, I was close to my mic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
These headphones kind of bleed a little bit.
In your headset?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay. You got to show me how to set that up, bro.
Oh, no problem.
Through the computer, though.
I got a question to ask you, but I can't. Okay, just listen to me. Did you get an email from the makers of your board?
Yeah.
Don't say the name of it.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Did you read it?
I didn't read it, though. I got
read it. It's a game changer. It's a fucking game changer.
All right.
I'll tell you the same reason I'm saying. When you read it, you understand why I asked you like that.
That was about a month ago, though. I ain't paid no mind.
Oh, I don't know if you got it, but read it. If not, I could tell you off air, but I can't say it on air.
Okay. There go my boy Rolly. Let's go, Rolly.
Rollies.
Let's go, Rolly. I know punch.
Hey. There go all the muscles they was talking about.
Hey, Heavybag, could you post a link to your channel because I can't find it. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place.
Okay, yeah, sure, brother.
What's your handle? You gotta give him your handle. Is it at Heavybag TV? All one.
Hold on. Matter of fact, yeah, that's what it is. At Heavybag TV 1.
Yeah, put the at in front of it. The at symbol.
Oh, okay.
And it's like a capital H. Heavybag TV. Yeah.
It doesn't matter with the at.
Oh, okay. It don't matter with that. Yeah, I figured that out. People was putting my stuff in, talking, man, all watches be coming up when I look for your. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
You gotta give them that handle. DJ, what's happening, baby? Yeah, there go all the muscles in there. See, yeah, I'm definitely finna talk. We finna definitely talk about everything I missed this week, boy. Look at Rolly. Rolly that, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. Rolly fuck around land a lucky shot. Rolly can pop, boy.
Oh.
Rolly big too, bro. Both of them niggas, they know damn well.
Yeah. There was all this talk at the from people who were at the pre-fight workouts that Garcia was looking small off the PEDs. He looks freaking huge.
That's what I was just going to get to that after they asked Rolly these questions, but we gonna talk about it.
DJ, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, man. The old fella.
Oh, your birthday passed? Damn, didn't you just have a birthday?
Yeah, it was back on the 24th.
Yeah, happy's old ass birthday passed.
Damn, happy birthday, bro.
No doubt, man. Appreciate you.
Happy belated, brother.
I didn't stop counting, man. I don't even want to count them no more.
I know that ain't how it works.
All right, man. Come on. So we got to revisit this conversation that I had with y'all a couple weeks ago regarding Rolly Romero. Are y'all still sure Rolly stands a chance?
Rolly got a chance because that boy can crack.
Stop it, bro. He's trash.
Anybody that can crack, but see, he might suffer the same thing that no, nobody says, man, when did I ever say Rolly had skills, bro?
Rolly is an amateur at best.
Bruh. You saying you be Captain Obvious right now. Dude don't got no amateur career.
How is he the main event?
Yeah, he's an amateur. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking amateur, bro.
Well,
Rolly is the definition of learning on the job.
Who's that Brazilian motherfucker? He is the Robinson Conceição of 140-pound division. This nigga keep getting chance after chance after chance.
All right, man. I've been saying this on every show. Rolly has a puncher's chance. And Larry Merchant used to say a puncher's chance basically means no chance. So the only question here for me is how long can Rolly stay on his feet? Because Garcia's going to hit him.
Here's my thing.
Going down by the 8th.
Here's my thing.
8 rounds, dog.
I don't think he's none of that. I think he's gonna suffer PTSD from what Barroso did to his ass. When that swarm come, he gonna fold the fuck up and it's gonna be over. It's gonna be over quick. I don't think it goes far. But he does have a puncher's chance. Now, if he go out there go balls to a wall, it's going to be a different type of war. And that's what I'm hoping he does. He has to know that his own skills don't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the best, you know what I mean? Just go balls to the wall. Why the fuck not? You know you can crack.
Round one.
But that puncher's chance shit went out the window when Deontay became champion. That's all Deontay ever had was a puncher's chance. And he landed that motherfucker.
Swear, all Rolly is good at is talking, man. He talked his way into the Tank fight, talked his way into the Pitbull Christ fight. He really lost to that old ass man. That last fight don't mean shit. He fought a nobody. And he's about to get cooked again tomorrow, bro. And I'm a
man, Rolly's gonna knock this motherfucker out.
He's so trash. Throw him to the bottom of the barrel where he fucking belongs.
He's a judo guy, though. He started as a judo guy while fucking Ryan was boxing.
Well,
so
tell him to take his ass back to judo.
Out there working with a hula hoop, closing the fridge.
Go back to throwing motherfuckers around because your boxing skills is trash.
That's what I see on Rolly, bro. It's like he got a puncher's chance, but I mean, who's the fighters he beat by knockout? Like who are they? You know.
And yet, you just touched on it for me. Round one. Facts, man. Since he moved up to 140, he really been getting cooked by everybody. His big ass to the state at 135. Weight bully.
He has no power over there. He gets
man, dude. Look, man. Every era has their Mayorga. And this era's Mayorga.
Don't you dare compare him to Ricardo Mayorga. Mayorga was really
Mayorga went balls to the wall,
better
bro.
Than Rolly. Don't you disrespect Mayorga's name by even comparing him to Rolly.
Mayorga just like Rolly, man. He lost all the big fights.
You know what I'm saying? Mayorga didn't have no
bum.
Mayorga had the same antics, come in, smoking, doing all the weird shit.
Yeah, but at least he had an upset victory. Nobody thought he was going to beat Shane Mosley. Shane Mosley,
but he don't have no skills,
then he became a household name. Who did Rolly Romero beat to become a household name?
How did he beat him? Because he went balls to the wall.
Nobody.
Man,
balls
that was
to the wall, bro.
Tony Weeks had the footwork to stop the fight. That was crazy, though. I can't believe that even happened, man. He was missing.
Swear, that was like an upset of the century, marquee type win. Rolly ain't got no shit like that under his belt, but he keep getting these good ass shots. Nigga, he's the main event tomorrow, bro. In Madison Square, at Times Square. How? Bum ass nigga. It's not fair that he keep getting picked. There's so many other I would rather see Pitbull Cruz fighting tomorrow than Rolly, and you know how I feel about him. Like, you know what I mean? I think he overrated trash too. So I ain't, you know what I mean? But he's a better fucking fighter and more deserving than Rolly fucking Romero, bro. I'm tired of this bum keep getting these opportunities, bro.
Did people stop him?
We're about to be fighting in Times Square, bro. That shit ain't fair.
Man, Rolly's entertaining, bro.
It is entertaining. I'm not saying like the way he talks. You know, the way he talks is like he's stuck in on Skittles and shit, bro. Like he has like a funny talk way, and then he be talking trash too. And then you see that tank presser, he was talking shit. That tank presser, I was like, man, this guy Rolly though. He really
look good, bro. Like he can fight tomorrow.
He healed up kind of fast. It looked like
for real.
Did Conor? Let me ask you this: did Conor Ben make a big fan out of you or not?
I was already a fan of Conor Ben just because I know he gonna go in and give his all. That's all I can ask a fighter. You know what I'm saying? You know,
me, man, Chris Eubanks ain't never did shit to make me think that Conor Ben's performance was worthy of.
No, like I said, it's so much shit I get to talk on. Look, okay, we can talk on it. Check this out. Here go my thing. My thing about that fight, where everybody trying to put their 2 cents in on it. It was nothing but like a Devin and Ryan. Two dudes who took it personal and they went. It was just a barn burner. It was nothing technical about that fight. It was not nothing technical about that fight. It was nothing, anything anybody did in that fight. It was like, oh my God, look at that dude. He got the sharpest. It was none of that. These two dudes went there just to fight.
And that's why because Devin is an accomplished, undisputed
bro. I'm talking about the fight, the visual, not the accomplishments.
Right.
Visual.
I'm just saying, like, it was one of these niggas.
Two fighters didn't do nothing
in the sport.
No. So, you're talking about accomplishments. I'm talking for his visuals. Can we agree? But Ryan and Devin both gave piss poor performances. That's what it was. Neither one did anything.
I don't think that. I don't think you dropping a nigga 5 times is a piss poor performance, bro. You can say he was in piss poor shape, but that was a fantastic
fuck
performance.
all that, man. That dude.
That was a fantastic performance, nigga. That left hand was landing flush all night, nigga.
None of that up, though.
His accuracy was great for a nigga out of shape, bro.
And if you like that, then you damn sure better say you like the kind of being and Chris Eubanks.
I thought it was. Yeah,
I did say I like that.
Chris Eubanks.
I thought Chris Eubanks won, but I thought it was an extremely close fight.
Neither one of them fights were technical at all.
I thought it was a great fight. But
I thought it was
I'm
a
just
great
saying
performance.
And that's why I posed the question the way I did. I was just saying, did Conor Ben make a fan out of you guys? You know what I'm saying?
I was already a fan because I know he gonna go Boston.
Listen, I'm gonna keep it 100. That was only the third time I seen Conor Ben fight. The first 2 ones was quick knockouts. You know what I mean? That was the first time I had seen Conor Ben have to dig down deep. And the fact that he moved up 2 weight classes and put on a performance like that, it's hard not to respect the man after.
I've been following that kid ever since he been his first.
I didn't take Conor Ben serious, especially after the steroid shit. You know, the steroid shit made me raise the eyebrow. You know,
his first mark was what's his name?
He could dig down. Yeah.
What was his name? Amir Khan. That was his first mark he was chasing down. Never got it. Yeah. Never got it. I've been following him that long. He was out the Amir Khan like and shit to the point where he got into with Eddie on live. Hey, you guys phone number, call him right now.
Called out Kell Brook too.
Yeah, he wanted them motherfuckers, bro. And he was on Eddie top. And then right after that, that's like when he popped and shit. And I was like, Eddie had something to do it because Eddie didn't like that shit. He called him out on TV like that. And at time, you know, Eddie is promoted, but he called Eddie out right there live. You call him right now. You got their phone number. And it basically insinuated you the one stopping it. You not trying to get me that fight. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, heavy bag. Conor Ben showed to me, he showed that he's got heart, which is super key for any fighter. Yeah. But I've still got plenty of questions about him. In fact, the reason I didn't do post-fight videos on it is because I was almost kicked off of a UK channel after the fight because I was saying, because I was asking questions like, well, can he show heart in fights where the guy isn't drained? Like, is he actually a world-class fighter? Because it wasn't a good fight and everything. Right. And the UK guy got so angry. He was like, I'm about to kick you off the stream. I was like, maybe I shouldn't do post-fight videos because I'll be seen as the negative one.
Yeah. I mean, you were asking
who they are.
He must have never watched one of my videos, bro.
You were asking legitimate questions.
Right.
Yeah, bro, that's a fair question.
That I'm saying. I'm just saying you can't get a real good gauge on Conor Ben because nigga, you fought somebody mid. Chris Eubanks Jr. has done nothing in the sport.
No, that was a money grab, bro. That was all money grab.
He's passed all of these eyeball tests. What eyeball tests? He just fought Chris Eubanks Jr., who's a fake, low-budget Roy Jones that's never accomplished anything.
Facts. This is one of the points I brought up.
He's the first version.
It was the money grab.
He went the money route, not the prestige route.
Right. That was just a money grab.
It was a money grab.
Off of their names. It was off their fathers. It was just a money grab, bro. That's all that was. Go ahead.
I was just going to say it was a money grab where they were lucky because if Chris Eubank wasn't so drained by the cut to 160 and the rehydration clause, I'm pretty sure he would have stopped Conor Ben. And it's nothing against Conor Ben. You move up 2 weight divisions. You know, typically these guys get outclassed. You know, Rigo against Loma, Marquez against Floyd, but because they drained Chris Eubank, he was dead tired after the second round.
Did you look at Conor Ben though? Conor Ben looked like he should stay at like 154, bro. Yeah. That dude, he looked at he didn't look like a cat that put on extra weight. He looked like I'm walking around where I walk around any goddamn way.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he didn't.
Like 160 or 154. And I think that's what served Conor Ben well. You know what I'm saying? He was comfortable.
I think he's got the kind of power where he could just, because I didn't see a high level of skill. You know what I mean? He was just winging it to me. And this is just me from what I saw. And I only watched the fight once. And I've seen prior Conor Ben performances. There's not a lot of boxing skill there, bro. He's just a big puncher. He wings a lot of shots. There's not a lot of setups in those shots.
He's in the perfect era, bro.
Work behind the jab. So at 47, he has a true equalizer.
Yeah,
Like,
but he's
I
in
do
the
believe
perfect
he has
era,
the endurance and the power to make some noise there.
bro.
do.
He's
Yeah,
in the perfect era for his skill set because your boxers it's like it's a either or, it's a choose one skill set versus other. There's really like no complete boxers out there that you could say are truly complete. You got boxers who want to showboat and they got the speed and they got the hands, but they don't have the feet. And then the ones who got the feet and a little bit of power with their hands, they ain't got no real defense. And then, you know what I'm saying? There's nobody complete. He's in the perfect fucking era from the way he swarms in and rush motherfuckers. Yeah, he's in the perfect fucking era. And possibly he'll look up and win some of them fucking fights.
So let me ask you this.
But-
I ask everybody and we can take turns because the buzz around Conor Ben is huge. And listen, if people want to paint him as a hero or whatever they want to paint him as and they want to see him in these fights, cool. But outside of Mario Barrios at 47 and at 54, what champions do you see him beating?
I'm gonna be real with you. He got a chance with all of them. Because all of them are lacking something in some area. If you put him in there with boots, we saw what Karrion did to him. All you do is rush him, he gonna hug you. That's all he gonna do. He doesn't really have the feet to really, if you gonna be just as rushing him, he doesn't have the feet to coordinate with his fucking hands. His hands is fast. Once he get away from you, he got feet, move, bop, 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 move, bop, bop, bop. He don't have that take a step back, move, going backwards type of fight like a Terrence, or what's my other boy I just saw in the last fight? What did I write his name down? I get it anyway. It was another. It was on the. It was on the card. Valero. Did you watch Valero?
Conor Ben looks silly.
Did you see Valero though? That's the example I'm trying to give you. You know what I'm talking about? That beat Chef Clark.
Yep.
That's a complete fucking fighter. That motherfucker fight going backwards, sideways, feet, power.
Well, we gotta up the competition before we come to that conclusion.
No, I'm talking about skill set. I ain't saying for his fight. I'm talking for a skill set. The way that boy fight, he going balls to the wall on you, bro. And he's just like the most exciting fight out of everybody, because I know he gonna go balls to the wall too, will be Brian Norman. They both gonna go at it.
Sure.
They both gonna go at it. Whereas everybody else gonna try to be using their feet and stop, but by the time they stop, he's still there. You kind of being a guy you got to take the deep waters. That's just
and I'm talking about zero body. Like he could have probably beat Chris Eubanks if he invested anything to the body.
That was
I just felt like Conor Ben is food for a lot of these champions, bro. He's food, bro.
I think
I was saying it the whole entire fight. I said, go to the fucking body. And then I was yelling at Chris. You remember, like, dude, the jab is fucking there. Double that bitch up. This motherfucker keep running in on your ass like that. He finally started using that jab, like, what, the 6th round, doubling that bitch up?
Yeah.
I think Conor
Ben
needs to look at the body more and throw more uppercuts, because Eubank kept his head down a lot too. And if you do some uppercuts,
but same question for you, Punch, and the rest of the guys.
Yeah, man. Do you want to go first?
No, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned Mario Barrios, because that would have been my answer. Brian Norman would be an exciting fight, because Norman, he's again done what we want fighters to do. He upset. He was not the guy we expected to be champion. He showed heart. He's got balls, all of that. But he makes so many mistakes, like Conor Ben. So that would be a shootout, which is why I think this fight against Sakai in Japan is going to be super entertaining, and anyone can win. He's never going anywhere near Boots Ennis. Like Eddie Hearn's trying to do the classic. My guy is going to be undisputed champion. Then he'll move up. Then he'll vacate the belts, and then Conor Ben's going to go and fight. Is going to go and fight unranked Can over there to get a vacant belt. He's not beating any serious champions, and if Eubank Jr. could box with a jab, Conor Ben would have never hurt him in the fight. So as soon as he fights any decent boxer, Conor Ben's going to be like. He's going to be like Arthur Abraham when he fought Andre Ward or Carl Froch. He's going to be getting his head boxed off. He's going to be like, "Why won't you stand and trade with me?" Like,
right?
Conor Ben fights like an amateur.
Yeah, he just jumps. That's what I'm saying. He just jumps in and go balls to the wall. He's like my breath of fresh air. Goddamn me, when I just want to see motherfuckers fight. That's what
that was feedback for Slick. You get it under
if
control.
You want to see fights with no technique, watch a Conor Ben fight.
that feedback we was getting. They saying they could hear the DAZN broadcast through them. So
for real, I don't know what the fuck that is.
I think you got it under control now. I don't hear it anymore.
I just cut it out. I just cut it completely off.
Okay.
That's why I was looking like that. When I was saying, what the fuck?
Great take, though, fight. Great take, fight sports. I agree wholeheartedly.
Thanks,
one,
brother.
What's going on? One, I don't think I met him either.
Oh, what up, man?
What's good, my brother?
Oh,
Going
nothing much,
swing
man.
at that?
Oh, yeah, about which one?
What you say?
Oh, about what? Sorry, I couldn't hear you guys.
We was talking about Conor Ben, right? The
Oh, yeah,
performance
it was
versus Chris
good. It
Eubanks.
was
Did that make a
good. It
fan
was
of you?
good.
And did it make you want to, did you what kind of future do you see for Conor Ben?
I think Conor Ben, he's got a bright future. I just knew he wasn't gonna do much. I mean, I just knew he wasn't gonna win at jumping up two weight divisions. It was a little too much for him, maybe. But it was a great fight. I think the next thing he should do, if he's gonna go down to 147, fight a world champion like Barrios or B Norman, one of those. That'd be a good fight.
So you think he deserves a title shot?
No, that's why, like, if he's going back down, he should be looking to fight one of those champions. So he should be, fighting a
Yeah, that's what I'm
guy,
saying.
man.
So you think
Yeah,
he
yeah,
should
yeah.
go into a title shot?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. He was ranked number 3 for something, so maybe.
I could just
it's tough to digest, man. Coming off a loss versus somebody who hasn't accomplished shit.
True.
I would like
but
to see him, I think like the perfect fight for Conor being next would be like Stanionis. You know what I'm saying? See how you fare.
Yeah, I don't think.
Okay.
The question was Conor Ben
crazy.
Yeah. I think that none of them could beat right now. Not Brian Norman or Bill Dennis. Their skills are both way too. You know what I mean?
somebody needs to turn that YouTube off.
Yeah, because it ain't me.
I hear somebody.
Ain't me neither.
I don't hear anything. But y'all,
I heard the echo. I was getting feedback. I'm still getting feedback.
Yeah, that ain't me. That's somebody else's stuff.
Hold on, I'm gonna get up and come back and see me.
I'm on mute.
As I'm talking, can you hear it? I don't hear you.
There's no.
Yes, I'm still getting no feedback.
Wait, is it when I talk? Is it you hear it?
I don't hear when you talk.
Okay.
Just I talk.
I'm gonna call.
Go out and come back in.
Yeah,
go out and come back in. Yeah, just see if it's your connection.
Hold up. Let me see. Yeah, I still hear it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Go out, come back in, heavy, and see if that helps.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think bugging, bro.
That's what I think, because DJ said somebody YouTube. I don't have YouTube going. All right, everybody on the panel, do y'all hear feedback? Oh, he left too. You hear feedback round one?
It's good.
Okay, he said, I'm good. So for a minute, I thought I heard something. That's why I started messing with stuff, but I don't see nothing wrong with my settings at all. At all, whatsoever. I know out the gate something was wrong with StreamYard. StreamYard was tripping because Punch was trying to come up here and it didn't let him. Here he is now, and it didn't even beep that time. So StreamYard's definitely saying something. Punch, say something.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep. You got any feedback from me?
He got feedback. I hear that.
Yeah, I can hear my.
I don't know what that's about, bro. Yeah, that's something on y'all end, like how y'all.
Hold on, I'm gonna dip out again.
If I do this,
Yeah, this is him.
right, was him. We'll see.
Yeah, I think that was him.
Yeah, because I don't hear no feedback with you neither. And I don't know if every camera, it's not, DJ says it's not you, Slick. Someone got their YouTube on while on StreamYard. Everyone just muted their YouTube while on StreamYard. Right, but I had something going, but I muted it because I thought it was me. You know what I'm saying? But it's something that y'all shouldn't be able to hear it because it's on a whole nother channel. So, and I was hearing something, I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, round one had unmuted. That's his background that you heard, DJ.
Oh yeah, that was my background.
All right, Fight Sports.
Yo, I'm still hearing feedback.
From you?
Can you guys hear the feedback? Because
Ooh,
I'm getting the echo.
It's real bad. How come I don't fucking hear it?
No, I hear it, bro. It's like echo for when he talks.
Huh. This is so weird, bro. Because it definitely shouldn't be.
See if Fight Sports can hear me like that.
That right there.
Round one, can you mute yourself for a second?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I heard you. Something echo.
I did mute myself, and I'm still hearing it. I don't know where this is coming from.
When I talk, do you hear it?
No.
That is so fucking weird, bro. Like, what is going on now? Okay. Oh shit! What the fuck just happened? Oh, hold on, y'all. I think I know what it is. I just gotta figure out which one it was. Okay, hold on. Okay, somebody. Damn, he should have stayed in. I want to see if this was it.
All right. Well, will you hear me good though?
Yeah, I hear you good, but I think I figured it out. I might have. I gotta go to my phone because I got it. Okay, do you hear anything? Say something.
Yo. Nah. Sound good.
I think I might have figured it
Sound good.
I think okay.
I wasn't having no problems at first.
Yeah, I think it was on my end, bro. I think when I did what I was telling you about that email, it did a little more than what the hell I thought it did.
Oh shit! Yeah,
DJ said it's gone. DJ said it's gone. Okay.
Bud, I just seen Bud predictions. Bud picked all of the favorites.
Yeah, come on. Come on, Stank.
Slick, who's gonna be the upset, Slick?
If anybody is gonna, I'm be real with you, man.
I mean, like who would you put your money on?
I think it would be.
If I put a gun to you and say, "Hey, man, you got to pick one," who you going with?
It'd be Romero.
Yeah. Everybody feels that way, bro.
What you do to it, bro?
I think this gonna be the most elusive we ever seen Devin in his life, boy.
I'll be breaking my stuff, bro. There's a little piece that's supposed to be in
Devin don't want to get hit with shit no more.
When you dumped it. That's what you did. Try to dump it.
He gonna be bouncing around like remember when Apollo Creed took Rocky back to that gym where he was training at?
Right.
Get his footwork together. That nigga Devin gonna be.
He better be fleet-footed.
So that nigga had to get back to the He had to find the eye of the tiger again.
Yeah. He had to find the eye, man. I think Devin went and found the eye.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get a fabulous performance from Devin Haney tomorrow.
Me too, bro. I really, really do. I'm telling you,
he got too many naysayers, bro. We've been talking too much shit, and I've been one of the niggas in the forefront talking the most shit. So he gotta shut me up. I'm looking forward to eating some crow tomorrow because if you give me any more ammunition for this pistol I got over here, boy, it's gonna be fun to fire these shots. Chappelle, you my nigga, in all respect. But if he lose tomorrow, I'm clowning.
Shout out Chappelle. But see, for me, and I know you don't agree with this point, Rolly was talking shit about them sparring sessions, man. I know sparring don't mean a goddamn thing in a real fight. But I just think I don't know, man. I just think it's something about that matchup, and it was a reason why Rolly was on. At one point, I don't know if y'all can remember, but Rolly was on Ryan's ass, and they just did not want to make that fight. And then Mayweather tried to force the fight when he kept saying, "Well, y'all beat Rolly first, and then you can fight Tank."
Yep.
You remember that shit?
Yeah, I remember
he
that
was
shit.
Like, they been trying to get Rolly to fight Tank, bro. I mean, fight Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
And that really made me feel like it was a lot of truth behind them sparring sessions. And I just didn't think Rolly was just completely lying. But I don't know, man.
If Rolly could stay disciplined, man, he did show a bit of discipline in there with Tank. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, he was winning. Shit.
He was winning the fight until Bullet told him jump on him. He tired. He got his ass slept. You know what I'm saying? But he don't know how to set nothing up. He got a decent. He come with the jab. He got some pop with the jab in it. You know what I mean? But it's like also who wants to lose to Rolly, boy? You lose to Rolly.
Exactly.
Like,
that's what it is,
bro. So you be cautious as fuck. Like I'm not gonna get hit by this dude. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna keep it a bean. Like Ryan's got more skill than Rolly for sure. Everybody does. But sometimes, and maybe it's just me because I keep thinking about the nigga Daryl when I used to spar this nigga Daryl. Sometimes niggas just got your number.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
That's boxing. That's why I try to tell all these fools.
That's just boxing, bro. I need to find this nigga on Facebook too. It was this nigga I used to spar, man, and we used to have some good wars, man. But that nigga could get, for some reason, he could get that jab off on a nigga easy.
We are not gonna have no Jose Castillo Floyd Mayweather moments. Rolly's getting knocked the fuck out tomorrow inside of 8 rounds, nigga.
Hey, I like Rolly. He good for boxing, bro. Rolly's
good to watch boxing, get beat the fuck up. That's about it.
That's what boxing is. Somebody got to get beat
Bum
the
ass
fuck
nigga.
up.
I can't.
I like Rolly, man.
Serious. He ain't never gonna be a world champion. He got gifted the belt. He really lost to a 70-year-old.
I got a question, and I'm gonna give my take on it first. All right, it ain't real question. Just comment on what I'm gonna talk about. But this is the way I see it, bro. The way I see shit going, and I don't think nobody paying attention to it. Now Saturday, I was like, damn, this shit lit. Like I was amped for the fight because all the theatrics and everything that was coming along with it, right? And like now I'm looking at this with all the bright colors. It's almost like watching ESPN again and shit like that. You know how ESPN was fresh and they came with the bright colors and all that and all that shit. That's what this dude doing, man. He's trying to bring a storyline to boxing. Like everything needs a storyline, so the casual fan has something to gravitate towards, something to grab a hold of. And that's just how I feel. That's why people, if boxing didn't have storyline, not boxing, excuse me. If the WWE did not have storylines, would nobody watch that shit? Because there would be nothing to grab hold to other than watching two dudes going there and do some fake ass wrestling. You get what I'm saying? Those storylines is what keep the fans coming back, and the theatrics, the music, the pyrotechnics, you know what I'm saying? And it gives them something to grab hold to. And I think Turkey sees that, bro. Like he sees you need your clowns. You need, like, look at Dev. Dev don't even know how to do get the crowd hype. He looks so stiff doing it. But I think somebody coaches like going to do the villain shit. He remind me of, I don't know if y'all remember Shawn Michaels when he turned heel. That's who he remind me of. Like somebody like that. He done turned heel. He still got the smile. The girls still love him, but he done turned heel on your ass. You got your clowns and you got your A-side. You know what I'm saying? You got the Bobby Brain Heating family versus, you know what I'm saying, the Hulkamaniacs. You know what I mean? They even Danner had, look, why all the A-side got to come out in their regular clothes and the B-side had to come out in box raw gear? You know what I'm saying? It's like set up like that. And I think he trying to give them something like with all the New York Alcatraz and all these things to get he don't give a fuck. Turkey has shown me he don't care about the diehards. This is strictly for the casuals, bro, because the casuals.
You know what Turkey showed me? That his taste in belts is horrible because that belt's trash, nigga. Like a big ass piece of wood, and I wouldn't want to wear that shit on my waist.
Man, couldn't find out this nigga got a big ass. Now this Turkey himself, a big ass steak in fucking SNK.
No.
Yes. A big ass steak. So that's why, like,
he been working.
Hold on. He makes money off SNK.
Who reported that shit?
He makes money off SNK. It was on Forbes.
I got a fact.
Look it up,
bro.
Look it up. He got a steak at SNK, bro. This dude he ain't gonna touch nothing unless he getting paid.
Yeah, like if you get like
that's what it showed me. I'm like,
games,
what?
You get entered in one of Turkey's big little contests. He be giving away cars and money and shit. You buy a new game, you automatically get an entry.
So it's like, you know what I'm saying? at the end of the day, he trying to take what I think he sat there and said, what makes WWE so successful? And it's not the wrestling, it's the storylines. And I think like he letting them have a free fall. Devin never created his character. Look at Tiafimo. He talking about that mask is his third what he said yesterday, his third personality. He called me Saint. You know what I'm saying? Like he letting people them build their characters and people gonna follow him, bro. And this is gonna continue on. My camera blew again. Yeah, I noticed that, bro. Man. Oh, I think it's because my other light not on. And she came in, that yellow light, when they come through my hallway, the yellow light fucks with my camera, bro. Let me see if I can get it back. Good looking, Deej.
God damn. So it ain't Turkey himself, but it's the Crown Prince. And he owns
Is that who 90, it was? Okay,
he
that's
owns
who it was.
96% of SNK.
Yeah.
What?
That's nuts,
crazy.
Bro. I read it on Forbes. Where you read
bro,
it?
they trying to get their fingers in American.
I just Googled it.
Okay, because Forbes got it wrong because they said Turkey out of the sheet. So it's the Prince.
Yeah, no, it's the Crown Prince.
Okay, so the Prince. But peep this though, the Prince might be paying fucking Turkey out of sheet because ring is his.
He is, but all of that shit falls under entertainment, which Turkey is over all of the.
Well, the ring. I'm talking about the ring. These cars is Turkey's. This ain't Riyadh.
No. Turkey already said that the ring is his.
Yeah.
The Crown Prince ain't got shit to do with the ring.
Yeah. These ring events is his, Turkey.
Yeah.
Shit. So what I'm saying is the Prince cutting him a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, dog, I just bought X, Y, and Z. Let's put these together. You know what I mean? I'm just saying that because that's some shit I do. Hey, yo, you own that shirt you got on, bro. I got a fucking event. That shirt you got on. Say you own that. That shirt you got on. Hey, boy, I got this going on. Hey, we need to do a collab. Like, to bring more money, more relevance. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Why not do that? I mean, shit.
Yeah, hey, look, man, I don't blame him, man. Them Saudis is moving wild.
Yeah, but don't you motherfuckers got enough money? God damn.
No, ain't no such thing, bro. It's called world domination.
We're like the fourth richest fucking country.
But I mean, listen, they pouring out a lot of money. It's going to be a while before these guys see some real returns and see some growth in money.
But that's what it's about, though.
Yeah,
when you got money
like right
that,
now, they're in a heavy investment stage.
Yeah, but they rich as fuck already. When you are rich as fuck, you put money in for your future and someone's future. You don't even care about that because you're never gonna be able to touch it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when I was reading this book, this one guy became a billionaire in a book, and he was like, you know, I'll find small companies and I'll invest in them, tell them they ain't got. I don't want to return for 5 years, and he'll get like 10%. But he knew he was never gonna get a full return by the time he died. But the thing is, all those investments that he signed in had his kids' names on them and things like that. So the residuals always gonna come regardless. You know what I'm saying? So if he fucked his money off, guess what? It's still money gonna be coming. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying?
And that's a great way to look at it because that's all the Saudis is doing right now. Nine in the chat. What up, Nine?
What up, man?
Now,
hey, get your ass up here.
Facts. And then to your point, Punch, damn, this motherfucker came up fast. God damn. He didn't play with 9. Everybody else did bullshit on setting him up. This motherfucker 9, he said, come up 9. That motherfucker said, boop.
Hey, 9 is
shit, blood. I was already in the process. I ain't
my dude.
Oh, okay. I was like,
9 is one tough son of a bitch.
He's the toughest son of a bitch I ever met.
What's going on, brother?
Man, what's the subject today, man? Who the fuck am I gonna hate on tonight?
Oh, man.
Hit it heavy.
Hate on me.
Hit it heavy.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome you and welcome the Player Haters President.
Oh, man.
That almost sounds like him saying it, don't it?
It does.
Hey, blood, I hope all the bad things in the world happen to you and only you.
What up, boy?
Man, nothing much, man. But what's the topic, man?
Now we just talking about the fights and which way we see this boxing shit going. And Heavy had a question though. I want everybody to answer this now that everybody back. If the motherfucker had to put a gun to your head, what upset do you see happening tomorrow?
I see Devin Ramirez, and I see Devin Ramirez, and Tio Barboza. Those are the two. Those are the two wild cards. I think Ryan and Rolly is a friendship fight. Hey, bro, let's make this money. Don't fuck up the bag for me. It's the reason why Roland is fighting Ryan now, so he can go on and get that that Devin fight. And the promoters, it's kind of they not in Devin Haney's corner, bro. Unfortunately, that's why he's matched tough. He's matched tough. If you remember the 2012 Olympic cycle, what did we say about Ramirez, bro? We said that he was the most technically sound out of the bunch, out of the 2020 guys. Remember that?
Yeah, but he wouldn't.
And Ryan keep on saying it. Hey, man, that nigga got the hook too.
Yeah, he got the hook. Didn't Ramirez get silver?
Yeah, he hasn't been fighting up to par. You know what I mean? But yeah, bro, he's
I think
Devin
it's
is
the
really
weight.
in there tough.
I think it's
You know
the
what I'm
weight, and they
saying?
need to quit lying talking about this middleweight shit. I remember Ramirez said, when I come back, I'm going up. I'm not doing this. And then now all of a sudden they talking about, yeah, we do middleweight, but not middleweight, but you know what I'm trying to say. But they talking about 143. Ramirez didn't say no 143. I can't imagine him saying I won't fight you at 143 after he said when he came back it was the reason he lost because of the weight. He didn't even want to fight at that weight.
And as far as the T.O. fight, bro, T.O. loses, bro. But Gordo
Man, I told you
knocks him
that.
out.
I told you that 2 months ago. Now that this bum ass nigga was gonna get cooked.
T.O. lose. Is it a
T.O.
wrap?
loses. Gordo knocks him out though. Gordo knocks him out, and he's about due to look good in a fight. I'm just saying, because he does look bad in every other fight. You feel me? Look good.
We gonna see.
So he's about due.
Hey, we gonna see. But that motherfucker Barossa gonna be bigger than him. Not Barossa.
Man, he about to come out there and
what's his name? Damn.
Barboza.
Yeah, he gonna be bigger than T.O., bro. That motherfucker already filled out. He already done filled out.
Yeah. And speaking of Barossa, yeah, that's the old man that they put on ice, man, that was knocking out everything. You see how they just did that, man? He really, really deserves a shot. And they put him on ice for the cool 2 years, bro.
Yeah,
Think about that.
They trying to man. They trying to get him to go.
But also dirty, bro.
They trying to get him to go to that nursing home, bro.
Yeah, bro, that nursing home.
They trying to bury that
like,
nigga.
we got you a check, bro. You ain't got to worry about Social Security.
They party with the Romero fight, so they ain't putting him in there with nobody else. They know what time it is.
Man, they not finna give you no Social Security, bro. So here, take that,
bro.
Go get that comfortable living. Go play bingo. You know what I'm saying?
So I think everybody, is matched tough on this card, with the exception of Ryan. I think Ryan, bro. Listen, T.O., bro. Me and you fight, right? You have a big fight lined up that's for millions of dollars, right?
Word.
You call me up and say 9. I give you 2.2, nigga, for the win. I ain't got shit going on. I done just came off a knockout loss, bro. I ain't got a motherfucking thing going on with my life.
Mm-hmm.
I just got the shit whooped out of me by Pitbull Cruz. Like, no, I didn't lose. I got the shit whooped out of me by Pitbull Cruz.
You got knocked the fuck out.
Man, listen, bro, this is really a homie hookup. I ain't got nothing going on. My promoter ain't fucking with me. This, that, and the third. Guess what? The homie called me from another promotion and said he'll give me a fight. I'd be so motherfucking grateful. That's why he ain't got nothing bad to say about Ryan.
Oh, I see this.
Because the homie hooked him up. He's giving him an opportunity to get paid, man. I'm telling you. So that's the easiest fight to call out of all of them, in my opinion. Now, when it gets to T.O. and Barboza, that's a little tough fight because we don't know what kind of T.O. we gonna get. When it comes to Devin and Ramirez, bro, Ramirez is way more skilled than we know. I don't think if Devin wins this, unfortunately, it won't be good Devin. It'll be how far has Ramirez declined.
I know what T.O. we gonna get now. We're gonna get the same T.O. we got to fuck Cambosis because he was doing the same clown ass shit against him, bro.
We don't know.
Came in there with that overconfident bullshit, acting like he was like leaps above this dude and came out and got fucking humbled. And the same thing about to happen.
I thought that's what Josh Taylor was gonna do. You feel me?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, he was more locked in for that fight. Even though he was saying some weird ass shit, he was super locked in. So, like, the performance afterwards, okay, it kind of made sense, nigga. But whenever he's joking around like this and not taking you serious and doing all these bullshit ass shit, coming out looking like a fucking reject ass luchador, the
you
nigga's
know
going to
what,
get
though,
cooked.
Punch? You know what, Punch? We know that T.O.'s a piece of shit, right? We know he done said racist comments and all this other shit. But we have to look at the facts in black and white instead of just going off of we don't like him. I don't like none of these niggas. I'm the biggest hater, remember?
Oh no, I respect his skills as a boxer. It's just I read a lot. I read into a lot of a nigga's body language, nigga. And your body language say a lot about your confidence, nigga. And the nigga just don't look confident. If this is confidence, he looks overconfident, nigga. And you know what that do to you, bro? It gets you humble.
I thought Joshua was confident too.
Me too. Me too.
Shit.
Hey, bro, he taught me a lesson. You know what I'm saying? And not only did he whoop him, he whooped his ass.
And I feel the same way about Devin Haney. Like, you look extremely confident. You look like you're in good shape. You look like you're going to be completely locked in. But we still don't know where your head is. Like you can make as many excuses as you want. You still got put down 5 times, nigga. So I need to see, nigga, what type of Devin Haney.
Play the villain role. That's
the one I'm going to pay the most attention to. That fight right there. All right, you know what I mean?
Playing the villain role shit.
You know what I mean? What we going to get from
with Haney, bro? Come on, Bill, bro. Get off that shit. Because guess what? Mayweather played the villain role, right? And it worked, right? Because he was winning.
And it wasn't made up. He was kind of baptized into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. George Foreman played the villain role at one time, and it worked because he was winning. But guess what? The moment he lost, what happened?
Right. We got the George Foreman grip. Now let me quit playing.
You see what I'm saying? It took George Foreman years to get off of that Ali loss.
Yeah.
All them guys, bro, them guys that play the villain and then fuck around and lose, you know what I mean? It takes psychologically, bro. What happened to Liston after the Ali loss? He played the villain. What happened to George Foreman after the Ali loss? Yeah, it took some years to recover. Hold on, wait. One of my favorite fighters who played the villain. What happened to Hagler after the Sugar Ray loss?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying, bro?
Them niggas never recovered.
Never recovered. So I don't think that's the direction that he need to go in. He needs to be, bro, Gotti took losses after fucking losses after losses. But guess what? He was beloved. So they still showed up and rooted for him. You know what I'm saying? You playing that villain role is not going to work, bro.
On the phone, fam. On the phone.
Real shit.
Go ahead. My bad.
Yeah. But the villain role shit don't work, bro. In my humble opinion. What say y'all, man? Do the villain role work?
Rarely, bro. Very rarely. It always seems to backfire on your face when you try to play the villain because everybody's wanting to see you lose. So the only person I've seen successfully do it is Floyd Mayweather. You know what I mean? But he set a high ass bar while doing it.
In a sense, it worked for all of them. And everybody that he named, the difference is that they were like naturally eased into that. Like the people kind of put that on them. You know what I'm saying? Whereas this feels forced. This feels like a gimmick. You get what I'm saying?
Like, because everybody who knows Devin, they say he's a good kid. His build is cutting up. His build is cutting up, y'all. So my thing is this. It's not the point of is it successful? Is it successful after a loss? That is my point. What say y'all?
I totally agree.
No.
Mayweather never lost.
No.
Come on, Punch. Get it out, my nigga.
Yeah, that's me.
I got a lot to say, you know what I mean, now, but
go ahead, Punch.
You know what, bro? I'm gonna hold it until my show later because I don't want to get slick, nigga, struck.
Oh shit, he about to cook that shit with hot grease.
Yeah, just come over to my channel at 9 o'clock, man. We can.
Bro,
really
you already know. Did you get your text message I sent you?
Yeah. I just popped.
I got the one you sent me, and I responded back. I got you, bro.
Yeah. So like I don't want to. You know what I mean? Come in too hot on Slick's channel because my niggas got monetized channels, but my channel ain't monetized, so we can go crazy over there. So I'm just gonna save it for that, my niggas.
Right. Hey, and to Heavy and Slick, bro. Me and Punch are the sacrificial lambs. You can talk as much shit. You can call these niggas bitches. You can talk about their mama. You can talk about how
All
they
kind of
want to
shit.
fuck their baby mama. We don't give a fuck on our shit.
Now them niggas, I Punch
No
left his
holds
impression on
barred over there,
everybody's
Right.
show.
motherfucker.
Y'all know it's anything goes on my channel. I don't give
The
a fuck.
Wild Wild West over that motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Real
But
shit.
nah, ask the question again. Nah.
All the fighters who wore the black hat, like my daughter's pulling up. I'm like walking around the front yard, so if you hear music playing in the background, my bad. But hey, fat. But yeah, that's my baby. She nickname is Fat Fat. Girl only weighs like 120 by the grace of God, but she like to eat, so never mind it. But the question was, every fighter that you seen wear the black hat, like
Right.
the listings, the foremans, everybody.
Right.
Who have you seen successful after their first loss, and why?
Successful after their first loss.
Yeah.
And why? Well, all of those guys you named were
All of them were successful.
after their
Liston?
first loss.
Yeah. When Liston lost to Ali, what did he do? Spectacular.
Oh, nothing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
when
I said,
George
only one you
Foreman,
can say that's
But
successful after his first loss, like
Foreman
who
went
got
on
more
the.
famous. I think there's only one person you can name, right? It got successful after a loss. After, yeah, Manny Pacquiao, right?
well, no, he
Pacquiao?
didn't wear the black hat. He was
No,
beloved by his
Pacquiao.
country.
Yeah, Pacquiao.
He never was the
a
villain though.
He never was a
Yeah.
villain.
Yeah,
Like that's
but I'm
true.
saying all the guys who played the villain, Foreman, but it took him
Hey,
years of
you know,
recovery.
Yeah.
I can't. You can't say niggas like Charlo because he lost.
Foreman
And he ain't seen him
rebranded
come back
himself,
yet,
though.
but he did look good
Yeah.
after his first loss. Actually, he looked good. Hold up. So Charlo lost and then had a draw and then a win, then a loss. So I don't know if that's a successful comeback. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now he's back to talking that cold cash shit again. So I ain't gonna throw him into that list. But
You lose as
I
a
can't
villain.
really think of many villains who
You lose as a
lost.
villain, you gotta come back and
Well,
rebrand yourself.
I mean, can you say the cigarette smoking nigga? He had a couple big fights even after he lost. He still
Mayorga
had a
ain't
couple
never
big
do
fights
shit
after
out.
that. He never really won no
Yeah.
big fights, but he still got opportunities. And he was a super villain, but I can't think of no super villains other than Floyd Mayweather that
I'm
went out on
talking
it.
about success.
You know what I mean?
I'm talking about success.
I can't really
Yeah.
think of nobody that had crazy success after a loss.
Yeah. That's why it was so
Well,
imperative for a
Not
guy
like a
like
bad guy
Mayweather.
anyway.
It was so
where does
imperative for a guy
Teofimo
like
sit on that
Mayweather to
list?
keep his bro. Mayweather
He hasn't been
carried
beat since Cambosis beat him.
Yeah, but
I
he had a
reckon
lot of sketchy
he plays a
decisions
bit
and
of a
stuff, though,
villain.
DJ. Like he had two very sketchy wins, like the Sandor Martin win and the one dude I can't remember his name, but those two guys clearly beat Teofimo.
Look,
But that would be
I'm
the
only
closest
looking
to
at
being
the
successful.
win-loss record, Punch. I'm not getting right into how good those opponents were. The question was after they take their first L. So Cambosis, Teo took his first L against Cambosis,
and then won 4 straight.
And then he hasn't lost since. Now, it's a different question about the class of opponent, but just looking at wins and losses, maybe tomorrow tells a different story.
Teo is kind of like an anti-villain, anti-hero type dude. I don't look at him as a straight up heel. I don't. You know what I mean? I look at him as a dumbass. Like,
He's a dumbass.
Seriously though, like Teo, the type of dude that you be like, hey, blood, get in this car. He'll just go get in the car, like, you know what I'm saying? Guns,
but
weapons,
he's
like,
far
stay
from
here
a
and watch
fan
this.
favorite. He's far from a fan favorite.
Yeah,
He might not be the out and out villain, but I guarantee you, he's not the fan favorite.
right.
I guarantee you, 85% of the black race can't stand this punk ass.
I actually like him. I actually like Teo, bro.
Don't make me put you in timeout, no.
I like
Stop
him.
that shit.
I respect
My
his skills
favorite
as a
fighters
boxer,
are
but
Teo
fuck
and
his character.
Cambosis and Jamal Charlo. I love how he worked that champion in recess to a T, man. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Slick, did you put your disclaimer up before you started this live?
Maybe I
See,
should.
that's why I'm trying to keep it together,
Maybe I
bro.
should
Like, I
have.
want to go fucking scorched earth on this bitch ass nigga, but I'm trying to hold it in, man.
Oh shit.
Yeah, fuck Tio, bro. I mean, yeah, FTO, FTO, bro, FTO. But you know, screw
One,
him.
one, one just said it. As soon as the disclaimer popped up, one was like, "Fuck T.O." It's like he was
Yeah.
holding it in and shit.
Slick picked up what I was putting down. It was going to come from one of us.
Right.
Yeah, man, shit. My
Yep.
fight starting right now and shit. PFL just started. And then we got tomorrow boxing. I got one championship, two cards, one in the morning, one on Prime Video later on after that. And then they got karate combat. Bro, I am drowning in fight content.
Yeah. Round one, you must have like 8 TVs in your house, just on every wall.
Basically, there's like every TV there's a live. Every room has a TV, so yeah.
Hey, Nine, you know how yesterday we were talking about the cruiserweight division? Badu Jack and old mate that hasn't fought for a century, the champion in recess. Well, they sort that shit out on Sunday. They snuck that in the Canelo undercard.
Who?
Well, Badu
Shit,
Jack
man.
is
That-
the only one that holds a belt at cruiserweight other than Zerto and Opatoya. And we were wondering why his
He
name
needs
hadn't
a
been
cherry
called
to
out,
get
and he's
into
been
cruiserweight.
inactive a little bit. So
Yeah,
they're going to sort
he
that.
needs a cruiserweight cherry.
Yeah, because he's been gone a while.
Yeah, well, tell me about his champion in recess opponent, Michelanian, or however you pronounce it. I don't think I've seen him fight once. Heavy, slick, anyone seen him fight?
No.
What's the
Well,
name?
all is lost because if you two
Hell
niggas
no.
ain't seen him fight,
What was the name?
all is lost.
If you have a look, Badu Jack fights him on the Canelo undercard. So I haven't got it in front of me, but it's
Well,
like
who is he fighting? What's the name?
Michelanian, something like that. Just have a look at the Canelo card. You'll see his name come up there. But
Okay.
it
Doesn't
sounds to
ring a
me
bell
like
off
you
the-
don't know much about him either. If that name doesn't start to
Yeah,
ring
that
some
doesn't
bells
ring
for
a
you.
bell.
Yeah. Like I said, man,
And
if Slick and Heavy don't know nothing about this nigga, all is lost.
I don't know him.
I don't know shit about dude. I know Badu Jack though. Badu Jack is solid as fuck. But remember, we was doing a deep dive last night. Badu Jack then probably fought
Seems
about
impossible.
like shit.
What?
Badu Jack is hella inactive.
yeah,
You
what
made the
was it,
shot backwards?
2022 or something he last
Nice.
fought?
Yeah, he fights
I gotta
like
get ready to go get your sister. You don't have to put your shoes on. We're gonna get your sister in a minute.
yeah, he don't fight like
I
that.
got you on mute, Heavy.
Hey, but I'm gonna call y'all back, man. My brother just pulled up. I'll call y'all right back.
All right, my guy. I'll talk to you
Bet.
later.
Punch, I'm not happy that you're not giving Rolly his flowers either. He's a
Oh,
world
Rolly's
title.
listen. Tune in
He's
later.
won a world
It's
title,
only going to
Punch.
get worse, DJ. It's only going to get worse. It's not going to get no better. It's only going to get more disrespectful. I have nothing but vitriol for both them motherfuckers. I'm trying to contain it for my nigga show, but I'm going to rain hellfire down on them
bro.
bitch ass niggas later tonight. For sure. Full on punch. Because that shit pissed me off. The whole lead up to this fight just pissed me off. So I got a lot of shit to say. I do.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna keep it in from. I'm gonna keep
I
it in.
didn't know you didn't like Rolly like that.
I can't. You know I don't like that bum ass nigga. I rebelled when he got cooked by Pitbull. I was dying, nigga. I made the ultimate video on him. I'm gonna do it again too. I can't wait, nigga, till these bums lose. I told you I'm gonna sit back. Rolly is good for nothing but sitting back and watching him get his motherfucking ass whoop. You fucking bum. Until Teofimo Lopez, your time is coming. You bum ass nigga. All right, calm down, Punch. That's it. I'm calming down.
You know what's happened, Slick? Punch has been dormant for too long,
Right,
and he's coming out scorched earth. It's been building and building for the last couple of weeks. He's been storing it up, and it's about to explode.
Yeah, man. Yeah, what time you going live, Punch? Let the people know.
9:30. If y'all ain't subscribed to Punch Talk, click on my name, subscribe, because y'all ain't gonna want to miss the shit I talk tonight with my homies. If you want to see a different side of Slick and Heavy, come on Punch Talk, because they really let loose over there, though. We don't give a fuck.
Is that Eastern? 9:30 Eastern?
9:30 Eastern.
Okay.
So come through and fuck with me, bro, because I got some shit to get off my chest.
I'm there. You already know I'm there. My dude crazy, bro. He say fucking bomb.
Slick, while I got you, and I'm
Yes,
sure
sir.
it'll come up anyway.
Mhm.
Explain in your mind the
Mhm.
moves that are happening with Tim Tszyu getting a world title fight against Fondora.
Oh, that's what I wanted to talk about.
Oh yeah, well,
While
I'm
we
getting
was
into
talking
that
about,
tonight too, DJ. Don't be mad at me.
now that just came out
Mate,
of left
look,
field, bro.
Punch, I might actually, there's part of it that gives me the shits. So I might actually join you a little bit, as patriotic as I am. But I reckon that there's some PBC moves that are happening that sits behind it all. But anyway, Slick, I'll let you answer the question. Sorry.
No, I don't know what to make of it. That shit just came out of left field, out of nowhere. And on top of that, he's letting go of a belt. So who was he supposed to fight? Who was his mandatory? I forgot. Xander. Yeah. He dropped the belt. Dude, that I don't even see why. Like, I think they got the kid chasing money, bro.
Well,
I think they got the kid chasing, because I would hate to say, like, I can't see him being afraid of Xander Zayas, bro.
Oh, don't get me started on all this fucking ducking campaign. I lost my shit yesterday when I saw some of that stuff.
That
Man,
shit is getting out of control. I agree.
Xander Zayas hasn't fought anyone.
Right?
Right?
Like, how you gonna duck him, bro?
And where was the same comment when Fondora went and fought Booker instead of Xander? Was he ducking Xander then too? Come on.
That's what I'm
You
saying. I
can't
don't think
make
it's a
this
duck.
bullshit up.
I think it's a money grab, bro.
I mean, to be honest, man, I think Tim Tszyu did enough to earn that rematch against Fondora. It was a really close fight, and we all have universally agreed that if Tim Tszyu don't get that cut on his head, he probably pulls it out. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, Fondora looked spectacular in his last fight. So if he fights Tim Tszyu like that, bro, I don't know.
But that was
you know
it's a
so that's what makes it
nobody
intriguing
though,
to me.
bro. It's still a good fight because of what happened. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that we didn't see Tim possibly pulling that fight out. You know what I'm saying? In that fight. But it's just weird how it just came down the pipe like that.
Well, hang on. This is, and we'll unpick it a little bit more, but here's some of the suggested, and I say suggested because, it's boxing, right? Whether it's rumors, whether it's true, you never fucking know, right? But there were conversations that were asked with some of the Australian boxing public over here, we'll call it, between commentators and promoters and bits and pieces. And the questions were around, one of them was, what happened to Thurman, right?
Right.
But interestingly, they're suggesting, and I use the word suggesting so that I'm not making false statements, but they're suggesting that Thurman gets the winner. But the problem with that is that I've got, if I'm predicting properly, there's no planet that Fondora won't have a rematch clause, right? As a world. So if he loses to Tim, and I say if, right, that's automatically a 2-fight deal. They'll run it back. It'll be the best of 3, right?
Right.
Particularly if it's a good close contest like the first one was.
Right.
But they're also saying that Thurman then has earned his way back, and fair enough too. Like, look at his resume, to be fair. He might get that title shot against the winner.
See, that Thurman performance scared y'all asses, man. Y'all ain't had nothing but vitriol from my guy last year. Only nigga that been on the Thurman train 10 toes down is Punch, nigga. I told you he wasn't done.
Scared is a very strong word, Punch.
I think it's a money grab, bro. They know people want to see that fight. I just hate that he dropped his belt.
Let's keep it 100, Slick. Zoo's not getting in there with Thurman or Bachram. Them is 2 opponents he gonna stay way away from. Get that Fondora rematch, possibly get you a title back.
He'll test the waters with Thurman before Bachram.
Well, I thought he was supposed
get
to
you
fight
some
Thurman.
get you some get back with Fondora. Then you go after Keith Thurman. Hopefully he don't cook you. You beat Keith Thurman, then you go after Bachram again.
Well,
fight way smart. That's what I think. That's his path.
Stay away from Bachram.
Punch, being the Bud fanboy. Being the Bud fanboy that you are, or I'll call it just fan, just remember too, though, that Bud's technically the mandatory for the WBO.
Yeah.
He was asked to take step-aside money in November last year for the so-called Fondora Spence ghost fight, we'll call it. he's still technically the mandatory. So how they've
Yep.
actually gone and made it that Xander becomes the mandatory, I mean, what the fuck?
I have no idea.
I was
It's one
reading
big
into that a
clusterfuck.
little bit, man, you know, and I thought that, you know, they said something about Xander being a mandatory if Bud vacated, but technically on paper he didn't vacate yet. I don't know if he's going to officially vacate till he steps in the ring with Canelo Alvarez this September. You know what I mean?
I'm
But
pretty
I
sure he
think
will.
if he still somehow gets to keep this title, I don't see Terrence Crawford staying at 168, and I don't see Terrence Crawford retiring after the Canelo fight. Now, if win or lose, I think there's going to be a rematch. You know, regardless of who lose. You know what I mean? I think that's in the
Which one?
Bud and
contract.
Which one?
Canelo?
What?
Yes.
Canelo?
And
No,
No, that's
if
one
Canelo
off.
Alvarez lose, there's
nah.
If
definitely going to be
Canelo
a
loses, it'll
Uh,
be a
you know what I
rematch. But
mean? Now, Terrence
if
Crawford
He
lose,
Terrence
it may
lose,
not
it's a
be
one
the
off.
only
but I
rematch he's
smell a
looking at is
rematch in there
the
somewhere.
only
But you just
rematch
can't
he's
convince
looking
me they
at.
paying Canelo Alvarez all this
Nah,
money just to fight
nah.
Terrence
The
Crawford
only
and,
rematch,
and David Benavidez. Who else is he going to fight that's a big name to deserve all that kind of
Bivol,
bread? Because
Bivol,
we don't
They
see
Bivol.
already
exact numbers
Bivol,
of
and they already
still,
talking
bro.
about Chris
Like,
Eubanks.
and
They
while
already
we
talking about.
talking about Canelo, I was about to say Chris Eubanks, but you notice that nobody's really paying attention to William Skull because we all know what's going to happen to William Skull.
Yeah,
It's going to be
yeah.
easy
Cause
work for
hey, but
Canelo Alvarez, and he's going to become undisputed again. And then, like,
punch,
come on, man, let's
It's
just keep
gonna
it
be
100.
2 times
punch. The
undisputed
rumors
It's
versus
gonna
were
be
each
two
other.
Conor
times. He's
That's
gonna be the
Ben
it.
third
lost.
person to do it. You know what I mean? Then we're gonna watch Bud become the first person to win it 3 times, bro. It's great times for me right now. Like
Hey,
now, I
punch.
don't know who
I'm with you
Inoue
on
is
that.
fighting next. But like, remember how I said that February
Anyway,
was
fight
probably
I
the
want him
greatest
to
month
win.
of boxing we ever had, man? This is
Yeah.
very close to that. Like, I've never seen a situation where we get these magnitudes of caliber of fighter. I'm talking about at the top name guys, in 3 straight fights, bro. So, like I said, man, like 2025 is
it's
so
a good.
far early too, looking like it might be
well,
the greatest year of boxing we got in some
punch.
time.
There's a little bit of excitement, quiet excitement from me
I'm
too.
super
So
excited, bro, because like
Sam
I
I
am
was so
too,
Sam
bro.
hey,
Goodman
I almost
fights
drove to
in.
Times Square. If they wasn't going like
Bro.
close it all off like that, bro, I swear to God, I was going like rent a penthouse and just like watch the fight from up there. But they got all that shit sold up, bro. But
Punch.
I was going to cheat and watch it, but they yeah,
Yo,
every possible way of trying to watch that shit for free is sold up, bro. I looked into it.
Yeah, they got a cover over
punch.
it and
How do you think
everything.
I feel, punch? Like, look, you guys know I love UFC and MMA and all this, right? But
Mm-hmm.
watching UFC right now, it's kind of like, damn, we still get the best versus the best, but right now it's like some of the best fighters they get injured, so they're the champions fighting a number 8 ranked guy or certain things like that, right? That we ain't getting what we want in a way. Like John Jones hasn't even defended his belt, and he's the longest reigning heavyweight champion in the UFC now. Like,
Swear,
so
it's
like
crazy.
right now, yeah, and right now I'm saying like, man, boxing right now is filling that hole up for me. Before it was like the opposite. Now it's like boxing. They just giving me the fights I want. It's crazy, man.
And as a hardcore fan like I am, and like we are, like I'm taking full advantage of this because remember, bro, Slick 2 years ago.
I'm a casual. There's nothing hardcore about
DJ,
me.
stop it! You ain't casual.
You're right.
And we wouldn't be as cool if you was 100% casual because
That
I'd
dude
be
ain't no
talking shit
casual.
to you all the
He
time. You
came in there
definitely
as
ain't.
one. This
Now you
motherfucker
might have
knows
been
his
a
shit.
casual when you first met us, but you're definitely up there with us now.
Yeah,
I
bro.
I
Sure.
got a baptism of fire. DJ, sit your ass down here. Slick, heavy, punch, 9, RC are just going to give it to you straight. So whether you like it or not, this is how it rolls. So I had no choice, but I still reserve the right to say dumb shit as a casual.
Right. There
But
you
if you
go.
He's
don't
saying
usually
dumb shit
say
all the time.
it don't be delusional though. Like, you know what
I
I
be
mean? You
saying
don't say
delusional shit as a fight fan, bro.
He's a
like
true
for
fan of the
instance,
sport. Let's
RC
say
just
that.
told me because RC still be taking shots. So RC hit me up the other day and he's like, "Yo, bro, you see Tank versus Jake Paul?" I'm like, "Nigga, Tank must really be fucking broke to be fighting Jake Paul." And I like to talk about shit, right? So he's like, "No, this
Yeah.
is a retirement fight." You see the bullshit the casuals come out with to try to justify the bullshit that Javante Davis do? Like, you know what I mean?
He's not retiring
A
after that fight.
retirement fight.
Yeah.
No, this is a cash grab because you're really broke, nigga. Just to say
Cash.
it, let's just say the
This is
truth. Just say it.
definitely a
Hey,
cash
that's
The
grab.
fight. You
crazy.
just seen what happened with Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, and now you're trying to match those numbers, but
Yeah.
you will. You will. You know what I mean? But at the same time,
Tank
this is a
ain't no
cash
Mike
grab, nigga.
Tyson.
This ain't for legacy. RC hitting me up talking about this is legacy, nigga. Jake Paul's the man. I mean, Tank's the man. He about to fight Jake Paul. Like, why is a 135 pounder about to fight a 190 pounder? I don't know. But if
Why is that
anybody has
even
the
legal?
chance to win
Hey,
this
Tank
shit,
could do it. Tank could knock
like
him
it's
out.
Javante Davis. Like, you know what I mean? Am I going to
You
watch it?
stop that,
Yes.
round
Am I
one.
going to talk shit? Yes. Is this a cash grab? fuck yes, nigga. But at the same time, don't sit here and tell me this is for legacy, nigga, when y'all all know what it really is. That go for the Tankanites, the Cold of Tank,
and
and every
The
other
Taken
casual.
Knights.
There's
The
no
Tank Knights,
legacy.
the cult
No,
of Tank.
anybody that fight Jake Paul is not fighting that fucking overrated bum for legacy. It's just purely a cash grab because this rabid ass cult fan base will pay for
Look
anything
what
that nigga
Travis
do.
Jr. doing. He needs a cash grab right now, right? He's looking at Jake Paul like, fuck it, let's sign it.
Like the
So
only
they can
real
get
money fight in boxing for fighters is Canelo Alvarez. You fight him, you're gonna get a bag. But anybody else, man, you ain't making no money.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
reckon there's money on the Turkey Riyadh season cards. What
Oh well,
did
yeah,
Wilder get?
Turkey.
Wilder got 20 million. That's
Well,
not.
that's when Wilder tricked everybody, had us thinking he was still Wilder. But after he came out with that bouncing around trying to box shit, like who the fuck is this guy? Like get him
Yeah.
out of here. And then when slow ass Big Bang Zane knocked him the fuck out, Wilder's done.
Oh my
But the
god.
young
Oh,
Wilder,
You
Big
know,
Bang
But
bro.
Zane
that
Hey,
was
slow ass
supposed
you
to
would
know
have
been
been
what? I
able
want
to
you
happening.
to fight
touch
though.
him, bro.
I
But
had been calling that fight for years.
like
Call
Big
me
Bang
crazy.
Zane is
years.
slow as fuck. And
Hey,
that's why
call me
he just
crazy.
lost the most recent fight, nigga, because you can see his punches coming a mile away.
Look, call
Slick
me crazy,
Piccoli's
but let's
back.
get Francis Ngannou
Piccoli's
versus
fighting
Wilder.
again.
Yeah, he was already scheduled to fight. He was
And
always
Broccoli,
scheduled to
I'm not
fight
gonna
on his
sit there
date.
and disrespect him because that nigga got called off the couch from 3 days, fat as
Yeah,
hell, and he ain't stand no chance. So I don't give Joseph Parker many points for that fight.
he was just called in to fill in, but he was already scheduled to fight.
And
Remember
on
we was
top of
talking
that,
about
they
where he
gave
had
the
let
nigga his biggest
the
payday
cat out the
ever
bag for
to come off the couch because they
Jama.
knew he was gonna get cooked, bro. That shit was shady to me, and that's the bullshit about boxing I don't
Hey,
like.
Punch. I wanted to see Francis Ngannou versus Wilder. Who you got?
Francis Ngannou and
Judging how they
Wilder.
both looked in their last boxing matches, if you get them two fighting, I think that would be the fight that would make Deontay Wilder lock in. And then Ngannou, after what happened to him, I don't think he want to step foot in another boxing ring, bro.
Ngannou
Yeah,
in
I
Triple
would. I
H.
mean,
At
he's still
least with a
talking
top
about
name like
Francis. I
that,
mean,
like he can get in there and fight Joe Joyce or somebody like Big Bang Zane, but he can't get in there and fight somebody like Wilder or AJ or
yeah.
Parker or
Round
Dubois or anybody like that again. Them
round
niggas is
one.
way, they're
Ngannou.
All
just
Yeah,
too
what happened,
skilled.
bud?
Ngannou in
all
trouble right
respect,
now,
round
anyways.
one. But I can't condone this crossover stuff under the
I mean,
Well,
title
it
of
never
boxing.
works
hey,
out.
hey,
Like you
no, no,
see,
no,
like
it doesn't.
I just
Hey,
can't condone
remember
it.
when
they're
James
just
Toney?
not
I remember
skilled enough
back
to get
then
in
when
the
I was
ring
in
with
high school.
boxers, and boxers
Yeah,
ain't
look,
skilled
look,
enough to get into the
Hey
octagon.
y'all,
And
hey
all
y'all,
that
I
one
shit
at a
remember
with
time, one
boxers
at a
get
back
into
time,
the
then.
one at a
octagon.
time.
I
Like
remember.
every boxer that gets into the octagon gets his motherfucking ass kicked bad. So and vice versa whenever when a UFC fighter get into the ring, man, it's totally
Yeah,
different
I mean,
things, man.
that's what I was gonna say. Look at what Fury, bro. He did not take fucking what's his name serious, bro. And he had a like
And he
he
almost
had a
got knocked
bird.
the fuck out. And then you
Yeah,
see
he did
AJ
not
took him
take it serious.
serious and demolished him in 2 rounds.
Exactly, that's the thing. And I remember when James Toney, bro, back when I was like in high
Came
school
to
and shit,
MMA. I was
James
about to use him as
Toney
an
was the
example.
motherfucker. I mean, I love James Toney as a boxer too. So for him to be talking shit to Ken Shamrock and all these UFC fighters, like, man, I'm gonna go over here harassing Dana White, put me in. Hey, man, James Toney, he might like his only record in the MMA and the UFC is like what that one fight, so he's 0-0. I mean, but he did it with a big name and shit. Yeah, he was out of his prime, and the guy who fought was out of his prime. But I mean, shit, the guy who he fought not too long ago held the heavyweight title. So
Yeah,
that was as close as they got. Like as a
I mean,
someone
we've even seen it with people in their prime. Like, look at Clarissa Shields. She went over there trying to play around and she lost her
yeah,
second
no,
fight.
yeah, but I
It's
mean
not
Heather
easy, but
Hardy, yeah,
think about this.
bro,
If
yeah,
that
that shit's
same girl
crazy.
who beat her in
it's
MMA came
possible
over to
though.
boxing, Clarissa Shields would beat the fuck out of her. Like, you know what I
It's
mean? So it's like
possible,
it's a
and then
different world over there on both sides.
it's a different world because you got to think
Yeah, I mean,
both of them, both sides, when they do jump to the other side, they don't put 100% in because they usually do a camp and then jump right in. You can't just have one camp be like, oh, I'm finna go box, or have one camp be like, I'm gonna be UFC fighter and go to UFC. You get what I'm saying? It's like you really need to take some fucking time off, like a year or something, at least have a
yeah.
great shot. You know what
Well,
I'm
I
saying?
remember, what's her name? Heather Hardy. She was undefeated, right? And
Mm-hmm.
Heather Hardy, she fought in Bellator. So she got her first win in Bellator, and then she got knocked out, like brutal. Her second fight,
Mm-hmm.
a shin to the face, bro. Her nose bleeding. That shit was crazy, bro. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. So like
And
until
then
we get that,
Clarissa's second fight, man, I thought she won. It was a split decision, but I thought she won that fight. And it was like it was
yeah,
competitive. So I was like, man, I can't wait I always like seeing Clarissa in the smart cage and shit fighting because she looked even what's her name? Savannah Marshall. She gonna look competitive in there too with some of these bitches, man.
I tell you what, a guy from UFC, I wish he had went to boxing in his prime, and that was Anderson Silva.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, yeah,
He could
yeah.
have made it
I
as a
mean, hey,
boxer.
you know it's crazy because he did have 2 fights or 3 fights before, like when he was doing MMA too, but that was in his
Yeah,
early days.
And I
So
think
he did.
Kimbo
Idiot.
Slice should have chose boxing over MMA too.
Yeah, Idiot Adesanya. A lot of people don't know
Man,
that he was boxing first.
Kimbo Slice, if he was like bare knuckle championship was his
Yeah,
belt
like
then.
if there was that bare knuckle shit like there was today, then he'd have been the man.
Yeah, Adesanya used to box. He was boxing first before UFC. So I mean, like, it's some of them got it there, man. It's just like, but I think Anderson Silva.
They don't have the chins, bro, or the IQ for it.
Anderson Silva was a monster with them fucking strikes, boy. That motherfucker was a beast, and he had head movement too.
Yeah, head
I used to
movement.
be like, boy, this boy come to boxing, he might beat something. You know what I'm saying? But
he
like,
might have been a boxer first, you know.
No, he had a couple fights.
He probably trained with them dudes because his head movement was crazy.
He was on point, boy. He used to drop his head like, go ahead and swing and knock your ass out. I used to love watching him, but like, no, I can't give a definitive answer until like I see a boxer actually. Oh shit! Let's see if this works real quick, y'all. Hold on, real quick, y'all.
I don't think we'll have a boxer that'll ever transition over and be successful.
Whoever likes that song.
Oh my god, can y'all hear that?
Yo.
Can you, Mike check? Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Heavy.
I hear you.
Oh man, I hear you loud and clear.
Can you hear them, Heavy? Say something, Punch.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh yeah, I hear Punch.
Oh, this is about to be the shit.
The clarity is good as hell too.
That's what it's supposed to be like, low latency and shit.
It's good as hell.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah, man, everything sounds good.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know what y'all were talking about, but I just got the joint you sent me, so.
Yeah. I just wanted to, see if that okay.
Yeah, man. So this official trial run, and it's good.
Yeah, but we can't speak on it though. Don't speak on it because it's in. You gotta read the email.
Nah, will not. But yeah. Matter of fact, as soon as you finish tonight, I'm gonna holler at you.
Bet. It's a game changer.
All right. Heavy bag signing off.
One.
Oh yeah, bro. I like it.
Yeah, I was trying. It's a new call-in thing that we trying, but I can't put it out there. I messed up being whitelisted with one company. I want to mess up with this one. I don't want to mess up. But that's gonna be. Oh wow.
Yeah, because the call-in shows was cracking.
Yeah, and that's gonna be cracking right there, bro. I could have like 3-4 callers at one time if I want. Oh, this shit finna be phenomenal. I just gotta wait for the okay.
Yeah,
but nonetheless, if we get a boxer or UFC fighter to take it serious,
we had Holly.
Hold on. Did y'all see the new Rock movie though? I'm going to see Smash something. What's the name of Smash?
Oh no. See, Slick, I had an idea though. You know, we should do a Slick Punch movie version. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. But what I was gonna say, did you see the Thunderbolt shit?
No, I have not saw it. Is out?
Bro, you know how I usually be going hard on Marvel flicks lately. You know, I've been dissing the fuck out of them, but I ain't gonna cap, bro. I enjoyed it all the way through, man.
I didn't know it came out.
And remember how Marvel used to have, I ain't gonna say nothing about it, but you remember, because check it out. It really come out tomorrow, but it's online already. But I ain't go to the theater, but I didn't check that out. It was so tight, I'm gonna go to the theater too when it come out though. Keep it 100.
Okay.
I did that with Infinity War. That's the only other movie I did that with. But to keep it 100, bro. Remember how Marvel used to have them tight end credit scenes, bro?
Yeah.
This had probably the hardest end credit scenes I've seen in a while.
So you saw it at the movies or no?
No, I watched it online.
Oh, okay, cool.
And that shit was online DVD quality. I said, why not?
Yeah. They did that fucking.
But I'm still gonna go to the theater and see it though, because it was really like that good. You know, sometimes when they get online early, they leave a lot of shit out to be in the actual final cut.
Yeah,
so
and they did that to whatchamacall too.
But yeah, man, it was tight, bro. There's a lot of
America
characters.
was out early.
And you know what, bro? Like, I thought they was gonna try and make like a reject Suicide Squad, bro, but they did it in their own way, and the way they did it was cool. You'll like it.
Well, yeah, the Thunderbolts are real. Well, you read comics, you know.
Yeah, it just took them long as hell. Like, but it was tight. These niggas wasn't like
The
as
Thunderbolts.
bad
though.
as like the
It's-
Suicide Squad niggas, because you know them is straight criminals. These niggas was more just kind of anti-hero niggas who
Yeah,
did some dumb
and they
shit.
gonna rearrange it in a minute.
Yeah,
though,
like these
'cause
niggas
ain't
is
the
all
officials.
motherfuckers on like redemption arcs.
Yeah, because they gotta get.
Yeah, for
I
real.
want the Punisher in there, Red Hawk. I want all them in there.
We gonna get all that late, bro. That's like I said, bro. The end credit scene set up a lot of shit, bro. So I think this is one of them things where it gets you excited to see what's going on with the Fantastic Four. I ain't excited
Alright.
for that movie because I don't like them. I thought the
Fantastic
Fantastic. I think
If
they're
y'all-
corny,
Fantastic
but I'm
Four.
gonna watch the
But
movie.
if you ain't watched that MMA movie The Rock got going, it's a true story. But I forgot his name, bro.
Yeah,
Is it
was
new?
Mark
Like I
Hogan.
heard he got a movie coming out about something like that, but it
Yeah,
I
ain't
gotta
Mark
see
Hogan,
that
bro.
shit. Yeah, I gotta see that shit. That shit look fire, bro.
I remember he announced it on the Nate Diaz and Masvidal press conference. He announced that he was making
Did
a
you see
Mark
the
Hogan
preview?
movie.
You see the preview to it?
No, I
Is
didn't.
he gonna be
I
like an
preview look
actual
hard,
fighter
bro.
in this movie? Don't tell me this nigga gonna be like a coach or something. If he ain't fighting,
Man,
I ain't
he's
watching
so
it.
big.
Well,
He's so
well, he'll
big in this
probably be
motherfucker. He fighting.
Yeah, because Mark Coleman, he
It's
was
like
a.
it's in the beginning
I
of the
think
UFC.
I
All
think
right,
he was the
because you
first
remember
heavyweight champ.
that movie with the two brothers and they was fighting for
That
like
was
the $10
real,
million
bro. You know that.
contract.
You know that was a real. That's a true story, bro.
Swear, remember who the Russian champion was in that movie? Kurt
Yeah,
Angle,
man.
he's whooping ass.
Yeah, bro. That was
So
a true
I
story,
was
bro.
excited to see Kurt in that Pittsburgh zone. Shout out to Pittsburgh, baby. Yeah.
That's one of my
But,
favorite
like,
movies.
yeah.
That's Warriors. The
Yeah,
Warrior or
Warrior. I
something
just
like
watched
that.
that
The
shit the
Warrior.
other day, bro.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite movies,
See,
bro.
like, and you know they shot that movie in Pittsburgh, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah, nigga. Shout out to the Berg. That's
I've been
that's
through
my
similar
home.
shit in that, bro. Like that scene at the beach when he said, "You my brother, man." He said, "Nigga, I don't know you. I don't know
Yeah,
this
that
damn
shit's
picture."
weird, bro. I don't like shit like that. I got
Man,
three
I've been
brothers and
through
love
some
the
shit
shit out
like
of them.
that,
So
bro.
I don't like movies where brother is going at brother like that.
Hey, dude was relentless though.
He was too
And-
rough.
But when you learned why he was doing it, it was like you on his side, bro. You know what I'm saying? Dude died saving his life, and you want to make sure his family was taken care of because he knew
Man, I'd have
the
been
military
geeked
wasn't
to
gonna
see
do
my
it.
bro. That dude was lame as hell. I ain't like his character.
Who?
The shady ass asshole brother.
Yeah, but you got
I'm gonna be an asshole throughout the whole movie till the end. After you break my shoulder,
but
now I love you
he
again.
was a jarhead, bro.
I'm gonna keep
like,
going
he was
disrespecting
brainwashed.
my dad and disrespecting my dad and disrespecting my dad. All he's
You
trying
gotta
to
go
do
back
is
watch it.
apologize until he turned back into the asshole drunk I always hated. Now I feel bad.
You gotta watch it because like his dad.
I did watch it,
the
bro.
other
That's,
boy.
that's what he did, though. The dad,
Yeah.
all through the whole movie, all the dad did. Dad was a dickhead. Okay, I ain't taking it away. He was a drunk ass dickhead who did some dickhead shit. But the whole time he trying to apologize. And he just kept on dissing him. So he said, "Fuck it," and turned back into the drunk asshole again. Now you're like, "Oh fuck, what I do?"
Yeah. Then his brother left him. He felt like his brother left him behind
You know what I
for
mean?
a chick.
Brother
you know
chose this woman over the family. I'd have been pissed about it, but I wouldn't have like took it out on him the way he did.
And then he felt like they didn't fuck with him because he was left there to take care of his mom. Remember, he said his mom was sick. None of them came around to fuck with her to help while she was dying.
I thought it was a good movie, but some niggas overact, man. And I thought that was one of them overacting type things.
You know they had to add some emphasis to it, dude. But the main thing for me,
but again, I told you, I look at it with bias because I hate movies where brother kill brother and shit like that. I hate that type of shit.
He didn't break. He
like,
got the okay to break.
Like I love my brothers, bro. So when I see shit like that, I just don't like movies like that.
If he didn't break his arm, it was like a kill situation.
Man, he broke that nigga's shoulder, bro.
He told him
he wasn't
to,
gonna beat him no other way.
His dad told him to though. Like if you don't do,
he's like, hold up, man. You're really trying to whoop my ass like I'm your enemy, bro.
Yeah,
I was like,
but you want to know something though? That was that line where he looked at his dad like, should I do it? And his dad gave him a nod like, go ahead and do it because if you don't, he gonna kill your ass.
You're gonna kill your ass.
He gonna kill your ass. Like I don't kill him though. Just break his arm.
And you're out there trying to rip his fucking head off like he's like yo. I hate shit.
But in the movie, you know, he was going to jail though because he had what you call that shit when you just burn out on the army.
He had that PTSD.
AWOL. He was AWOL.
Yeah, he had PTSD. That's why he was tripping like that.
And he went AWOL because the guy that saved his life, the army wasn't taking care of his family.
Remember they ran and they got friendly fired on.
Right, but remember when they was in the water, he was gonna drown.
That was why he was AWOL. He saved some motherfuckers on the way and shit. That's what got him shot.
Yeah, and then
like I said, I like Tom Hardy. I ain't gonna take it away from Tom Hardy. Great actor, but I just didn't like
I agree with him being an asshole. I agree with him being an asshole, but his whole justification of going AWOL and entering that contest, I felt him on that. Like I'm gonna make sure that dude family.
I understand that trying to help out his bro's family. That's cool. Like that army shit, I get it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because he didn't even want no money. He went straight to jail.
Like I'm one of them type of niggas. I'm one of these type of niggas. When it comes to family, bro, like yeah, man, you got even if they just, I know some niggas with some horrible ass parents, man. But shit, man,
Now
God
I
forbid,
couldn't broke my
bro.
brother arm, but I mean, shit, I fought my
Like, man,
brother
I'd
for
have been
free,
so
bro.
geeked to see my brother, bro. I wouldn't have
Fought
been.
my
I
brother
wouldn't
for
have broke
free.
my brother's arm.
And he bigger than me.
And
My
at the
little
same
brother
time,
taller than me and bigger than me.
like,
Fuck that.
I done told my bro, nigga, yeah, we'll throw down, but nigga, either way, we're splitting this, dog. It's $15 million.
Right,
Like,
DJ, he said, Slick, did you see Usyk bring pictures of Du Bois punching him in the nuts? Yes, and I'm gonna tell you something about that.
hey,
That was
yo,
another thing I want to talk about.
that
The
did look like
thing
a clear
is,
nut shot, though, Slick.
it was. I said it the day of. That was a clear nut shot. But check this out. That's how Usyk get in your head. If
We
you
called him all
sign,
type of bitches, though, when it happened, though.
yep. If you
He said
sign
that
that
wasn't a low
picture,
blow, you're soft. I felt bad for dissing him like that because he's right.
if you sign that picture, Usyk know he got you. Ain't no, I would have tore that shit the fuck up in front of his face.
Usyk know how to
signing
play
that
the
shit, and they
psychological
signed that
warfare
shit.
game, bro. He got Tyson Fury to sign a picture of him dropping him, bro.
Yeah.
I'd have threw the pin at him.
Man, I'd have tore that shit up, man. Get the
I'd have
fucking
ripped
shit out
that
of my
picture to
face,
shreds
bro.
like a wild animal.
And they both he had Frank Warren sign it and I said, y'all some
Hey,
dummies,
Slick,
bro.
I would have fucking ate that picture like motherfucker.
I would have went ape shit, bro. I'm like, who the fuck you think you is, dude? Like, for real.
That'd have been worse than
face.
I was like, wow, you really signed to Tyson Fury.
That
wow.
would have been the one time if a fighter flipped the table, I'd have been like, that shit not fake. I'd have been like, he had every right to be pissed off at that shit.
I know it. Like, I don't know. I guess that was him testing his gangster, bro.
He did. Oh, he did.
Like, and he failed, bro.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Later on, Du Bois got him. Du Bois, they were supposed to do a face off. Du Bois flinched at him, and Usyk jumped, and he was like, "You pussy." I was like, "Fuck."
Yeah, like I said, like, the balls only knock on him was the gas tank. But if he catch you, man, you're going to sleep.
This is gonna be an interesting fight, nonetheless. But I see Usyk taking it again. That's just gonna be like,
me too.
Y'all finna let this dude run through all of y'all, bro. All of y'all. Like, I've been known to stress this on this channel. I don't believe in that saying that a little man gets beat by a great man. It's been little men before that has beat great big men. But I've never seen a little man run through all these motherfuckers. And you finna let this look, man, that's some shit, bro. That's some shit. And then this man, like, he knows, like, okay, after I beat Du Bois, who do I have? Okay, I can fight Parker, but this dude was hitting that retirement already. Like, there's nothing in his mind. There's no other food for me to eat, bro. That is crazy. That is crazy. And there's, man, shit. But and then what pissed me off, I'm gonna be real with you. Part of me don't even want to support the fight because they keep fucking on my boy Parker. What the fuck Parker that I gotta do to get his just due? How many eliminators you gonna put Parker through to get back at who he want to get back? Then you got fucking Tyson Fury talking about coming out of retirement and fighting Usyk a third time. Yeah, this shit getting out of hand, bro. It's getting way fucking out of hand. And I think Tyson Fury should be put on the back burner to after Parker, bro. Real talk, I think Parker. But they did say Parker posed to get the winner of this. But if they dodge Parker once, they could dodge his ass again. And I guarantee you, if Tyson Fury come out of retirement, they gonna go with Tyson Fury because it's gonna be the bigger fucking fight. Fuck all that, bro. You know, but see, that's what I wanted to talk about. So with the look of the WWE and all that and grabbing these storylines, like, it's been broadcast, and I sat here and thought about it. This era has been the most gifted belts. This era has been the most where a person can come off of a loss and get title shots. You know what I'm saying? The most money have been spent, the biggest cards in the weirdest venues. Like, this is just, I think this has just been on the horizon for boxing. I think this is the evolution of boxing. I think your losses is not gonna matter, which I'm gonna like, but it's gonna come at a cost where if you lose, you can still go ahead and get a title shot. And that's like UFC, round one. Are you still there? Am I lying?
Nope. You ain't.
In UFC, you can come off a loss and get a title shot. And I think it's coming. I think without Turkey, this is where it's going because they was doing this before Turkey. So now everybody, and now another thing. Thank you, DJ. Everybody got a belt. And they are broadcasting these belts like they're the shit now. It's like, okay, I used to cry about, I hate that I said that, but I used to, fuck that. People used to say I cried about it, but fuck that. I wasn't crying, but I was saying, like, fuck that. Why they get to bring out these trinket belts that don't mean nothing and it confuses the public? You know what I'm saying? If you got an interim title, like, you confuse the public as if you're the man, and this is why the casuals didn't know. Now, do you see, like, these motherfuckers, Barbosa putting that belt on the motherfucking table? in front of the mic. They're doing this like they're telling them to bring whatever belt you got, bro. Just bring it. You get what I'm saying? The only person I feel like should have their belts out was Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? Because he legit had that. Also, did y'all catch yesterday at the press conference? They lied. Damn, I wish I had DJ Flex. They lied. They lied. They said Teofimo was what? Punch, you there? Nah, Punch doing something. How many times Teofimo been undisputed?
None. Never.
Yesterday they said he was undisputed, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
They said he was undisputed, dog. I said, this is it. I'm telling you, we are here. Brace yourselves. I watch these characters. They're encouraging these kids to create these characters. And I'm telling you, the casuals are going to gravitate towards this shit, bro. And the perfect person's finna come to stage because he's going to love it. Salute to Casino, bro.
Man, what's going on, y'all?
What's up with it? But yeah, they are definitely finna. The casuals are gonna soak this shit up and gravitate towards these characters, and they're gonna and I ain't mad at it because it's gonna bring more money to the sport, and what's gonna happen is it's gonna be a lot of ass whoopings being taken, and that's the ultimate consequence to the boxers because these guys creating these characters gonna really start feeling themselves, and they're gonna take these bouts and they're gonna get exterminated. But the thing is, we'll be able to actually see for the true fans. Hey, your phone echoing, Casino.
Hold on.
All right, I'm gonna put you on mute. But the fans, I mean, for the true fans, we gonna get to see where the chips fall. You get what I'm saying? Because you can't be in boxing. One thing will never change. You can get a loss. Hell, you can rack up 4 losses. But you get beyond that and just to get them all in a row. Oh, you just nothing. They can keep bringing you back. I don't give a fuck. We know you gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? We know you ain't shit.
Okay.
You bet. You good now.
All right.
So I think the storylines, the colors, the
what up, Press?
What's happening?
I think the storylines,
Press,
the characters, all that. I think all that's good.
Bro?
You said what?
Nigga, if you don't subscribe to Punch Talk and be over there tonight, nigga, we be cooking on my channel. Nigga, come over there. You're perfect. I need a nigga to talk shit with me.
All right.
He wants somebody to spaz out.
Send a link.
It's no host bars on my channel, nigga. Subscribe and come over there. I'm going live tonight at 9:30, nigga. Come fuck with me.
Put the link on the in the chat, back chat.
In the private chat.
All right, I got you.
All right.
Yeah, so like I like it. I don't know if everybody else gonna like it. The only thing I just hope it don't get too fictitious where motherfuckers start throwing tables and acting like that's why somebody brung up De La Hoya yesterday, right? That shit was acting at his fucking fine. De La Hoya wasn't finna do shit. Did not one person go look? If I implore everyone to go back and look at that shit, and De La Hoya got up, right? Unbuttoned his shit, and he went forward, but he yanked back too early before somebody can put their hands on him. He had no intentions. That's just you know what I'm saying? The amp this make this look like the most amped up shit. Now Golden Boy hate this and they hate him. And man, look, I'm telling you, promoters finna be involved. Fighters are finna be involved in this, just like WWE. You had the Brain Heaton family, the Hulkamaniacs. You had the Ultimate, I forgot what they call Ultimate Warrior fan. They finna embrace all of that shit.
Hey, Slick.
Yeah.
Man, at the end of the day, man, that's good TV, man.
Like, see, that's why didn't I tell you perfect person to come up? It is. It's good for the fans, and they're gonna be able to. It'll bring boxing up. This is the evolution of boxing, and I was just hinting at this because not to this extent, but I like the theatrics. Like you said, Casino. I like when I watch a UK card. They got pyrotechnics, niggas coming out. They can stand there, people get their pictures off. Then they walk to the stage. You know what I'm saying? And what made me really reach back and start paying attention, it was Saturday night. If y'all watched that fight, when Chris Eubanks, they announced Chris Eubanks is finna come out. Nigga, they took that camera and ran to that, I don't know if it was an SUV or whatever it was, and the door opened, and tell me the way Chris Eubanks Sr. got out that car, it did not remind you of Vince McMahon when he been gone a while, he show up in that motherfucking limo and he open the door and get out and start walking down. I said, damn,
man, I love that shit,
time.
man.
I loved it. I liked it too. I got amped. I said, oh shit, this motherfucker there. Because after
See,
all the shit talking, he ended up being there for his son. You know what I'm saying? And that just added more credence to the fight. Because I'm like, I know this boy not finna get his ass whooped and his daddy hurt. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no motherfucking way. You know what I mean? That
and
shit
then
was
shit.
hard to me.
The thing about it, like man, the WWE stuff, like people be saying that, like it's like not a good thing and shit, man. Because at the end of the day, it'll never be like the WWE. I mean, like the theatrics can be similar, but at the end of the day, it's gonna be real. It's gonna be real punches, real
Right,
bloody
right.
mouths, bloody noses, real broken orbital bone. It's gonna be real. It's real, still real fight. So I mean, shit, bro. Why not be entertaining? It's better than them press conferences where they just all boring and goddamn. They bring up everybody who was involved with the fight. They bringing up niggas you don't even know who they. You know what I'm saying? Like they just bringing
They could
people up on
build
the.
up like, and
Yeah.
I'm about to tell you too. Okay, we start them bringing. Okay, this is Turkey. Now this is referring to Turkey. What he's been doing. Turkey has been introducing the Europeans, right? The Eastern Europeans and all them, right?
Yup.
Now, who does he have? He done sunk his teeth into. Everybody done sunk their teeth into Japan, right? Notice they're crossing. He just signed that boy that Sensaki, whatever his name is, Suzumi. He fighting on tomorrow card. See, they finna start bringing in the motherfucking goddamn Japan too. You see what I'm saying? He
Yeah,
finna
they're trying to break in the market into Japan too, bro.
yeah,
Like, I mean,
bro.
that's a big market. I mean, look, bro, UFC's trying to break in the market in Japan too, bro, because it's like they don't even have a UFC champion, but they're trying to get one and shit, you know. But
Right,
right there, you
right,
got it was Pride, now it's Rising, you know. So you already
right,
have a big, and you see Mayweather already after he retired, he was doing the fights over there in Rising,
right.
getting paid. So
Yep.
you know, out there they got Rising, they don't got UFC, you
No,
know.
exactly. So what I'm saying is, I'm like, y'all just pay attention. I'm telling you, this is where this shit going, bro. This is what this dude trying to do, and now it's starting to just add up. Like I said, this era, if you put this on paper compared to any era, this era has the most fucking mistakes I've ever seen. Most people that have get a championship bout off a loss, most gifted fucking fights we've seen, gifted fucking belts. It's getting crazy, and now these kids are embracing their characters. Like, yeah, I'm a villain. Yeah, now I'm what for Teofimo call herself? I'm the saint. I'm wearing this mask because I'm the saint, and all these other motherfuckers. Like, it's the setup, and I'm just seeing it happen before my eyes. Now, I was happy with if America would have got the pyrotechnics and the stage and and all that shit, because I think that shit tough. You know what I'm saying? It gets, like Casino said, it gets you hyped up for the fight. You know what I'm saying? This dude finna have motherfuckers living their personas like, yo, that's how you gonna act. We need to do that in front of the camera. Act just like that. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a villain? Act like one then. You want to be the goofball? Be the fucking goofball. You know what I'm saying? He finna have these motherfuckers create their own fucking images and let them ride that shit out in front of the camera. Now, to what DJ said, he said, I don't like what I'm hearing from you, Slick. We need legitimacy, not soap operas. Well, I'll tell you this, like what Casino said, whether they add they characters to it and be talking mad shit, guess what's happening today? Why not get paid off of it? They doing it already on Twitter. Talking about how much they hate each other, how much they gonna fight each other. I can't stand this motherfucker. Woo woo. And then all the same breath, oh man, we cool. We were just playing basketball yesterday. So they might as well. That's why I brought up Richard Hitchison. One interview, he be like, I can't stand this motherfucker. He ain't shit. He a pussy. He can't fight. And then the next interview, man, they're cool. We were just sparring and playing around. You know what I'm saying? Like, might as well get paid off of it, because at the end of the day, guess what? When they get in that fucking ring, though, it's still they getting hit for real. So if you get caught up in your own shit, that's on you. And the way Turkey rolling, we gonna get to see who really who. Now, like I said, the benefit I'm gonna get out of it is that O ain't gonna mean shit no more. I'ma love that. But one thing they ain't gonna never change in boxing, it ain't that you lost, it's how you lose. If you lose a fight and it was a good fight, cool. But take a second one, take a third loss, and they all in a row, nigga, you ain't shit. You ain't shit. Now, if you take a loss, win your next one, win your next one, win your next one, take a loss, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, look at it. And everything I'm saying, y'all know I'm telling the truth. the most gifted belts, gifted fucking fights, all of that shit, bro. Motherfuckers coming off losses, getting
Hey,
title
is it
shots.
Rolly and Ryan for the Reggie belt at
Yeah,
147?
that's what I'm saying. They just threw that
Come
belt
on
out there,
now,
bro. Like,
man.
so I'm saying, y'all, I'm telling you, bro. He already got the fucking WWE belts in there. They fighting for a Fatal Fury belt. He had the undisputed belt. He had the
Yeah,
gold
man. See,
undisputed belt, the silver
this
undisputed
is what I
belt.
don't like. This is what I don't like. Hopefully TKO ain't like that, man. Like, cause like at the same time, Dana over here saying he ain't gonna have interim belts and shit like that. There's gonna be one belt they're gonna have, right?
Nah,
So that
Hey,
that ain't
I ain't gonna
they're
lie.
gonna
The I agree with you partially with what you're saying about if they take too many losses in a row, that they're gonna get people. But they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna get thrown away. Like I think once you get your position as a character in the script, you're gonna be in the shit as long as you want to be in the shit because a nigga like Rolly stay losing, but he gonna keep getting fights because he just a good character to put
but
in the shit,
right,
and then
right.
and
But
then
he,
George
like,
Cambosis too.
but they're like the far in between guys though, right? Like I don't know if you ever watched WWE, but it's always a guy just come up missing. Don't never know why he left WWE. Don't know. And then about 2 years later, this like Rusev. Rusev just came back.
yeah, yeah,
Like,
bro.
where the fuck
That's
this
true.
motherfucker come from? You get what I'm saying? He just
Yeah.
left, and then now he just popped back up. That's how Rolly ass is. I ain't gonna fight for 2 years. I'll be back though. You know what I'm
Rolly,
saying?
yeah, Rolly. I mean, Rolly. I don't know,
Yeah.
man. A lot of people they like Rolly, but I don't even think, bro. Like I said, man, he's a judo guy. Fucking used to work out with a hula hoop because judo people, that's what they do. They move their hips and like
I
throw
think,
like shit, So
yeah,
yeah, man. I
I
mean,
think
he ain't.
talkers are good for boxing. And I always said,
He
man,
talks funny too. He
I
talks like
think
he got
he
sour
got a
patches in
list.
his
He
mouth.
remind me of
Like,
Beavis and Butthead, bro.
bro,
I swear he
yeah,
does, bro.
yeah. He talks like he got like sour patches, like he's sucking on sour
Yeah,
patches while he's talking. That's
but
like,
But shit,
man, take them sour patches out your mouth when you talk, bro.
I think
George
before,
Cambosis, George Cambosis is another one too. They not gonna let George. He gonna always be around. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, as long as his name holds some weight
And he lost to
and using
Maxie
to build
Hughes.
other stars,
He
right?
lost to Maxie Hughes, bro, and
Yeah,
they just pushed him out. Oh, he's gonna fight Loma for the belt. Like that should have been Maxie
because he
Hughes
a
who
good
fought
name.
right there.
Because he's a good name for Australia. If you want to build a fighter, he's a known name. You know what I'm saying? He's a
Exactly,
known name.
bro. I'm
That's
pretty sure
all it is.
Maxie Hughes wouldn't get stopped.
Yeah. So like I said, man, and I like if I could put boxes together, bro, it would be the shit. Cause like Rolly, Mouth on the right fighter with some skills. Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just some for me. I know a lot of fans of boxing, and I'm a diehard fan. But like I ain't gonna lie, I like my technical fight. I'm a boxer fan first, but I like my shit talkers and I like my scrappers. Like I like Conor Ben. Conor Ben ain't got all the skills in the world or none of that. But I know when I hear Conor Ben fight, Conor Ben coming to fight. You get what I'm saying? It ain't no pitter patter. It ain't none of that shit. He's coming to fight. So I think all of that gives a fair balance to boxing to me. You know what I'm saying? You got your shit talkers, you got the ones that don't want to talk, you got your boxers, you got your brawlers, your fighters. You know what I'm saying? I just think as long as it's not oversaturated with one, it's at a fair balance at that point. You know what I'm saying? When you got all boxers in that's running the boxing world, that's when boxing fans say it's starting to get boring because all the top guys are just boxers and they're not coming in to fight. You get what I'm saying? They gonna move
Mm-hmm.
around a lot. You get what I'm saying? So you need them guys who gonna chase them guys down. That's gonna go after it. You know what I mean? You need them guys who are well rounded. You need the ones who ain't. That's how I look at it, and I take people for face value. Like when I look at Conor Ben, like the question earlier, I don't look at him like Conor Ben got all the skills. Fuck no. I really looked at that fight like, dog, they just scrapping. This is the ugliest fight in fucking history. Like, okay, but it's entertaining as fuck. That's how I looked at Devin and Ryan. It's the ugliest fight in history, but this shit entertaining as fuck. You get what I'm saying? But I could never say them two fights could be ranked in the top 10 of most skillful fights. Fuck no. Hell no. I feel like Conor Ben fought at a piss poor performance if you was rating it by skill. If you was rating Chris Eubank by skill, it was a piss poor performance. And I say the same thing about Devin and Ryan in their first fight. It was not about skill. Them motherfuckers it was personal. You get what I'm saying? I looked at them fights no different if I watched two dudes in the street fight. It's personal. Them niggas mad. They just want to get at each other. You know what I mean? So You know, but them fights lived up for them because you need your barn burners, bro. You need, and that was a barn burner to me. Like that fight will fuck around get fight of the year just because they went 12 rounds on that shit. Fuck skills, we gonna fight, and they fought all the way to the last bell, bro. And I enjoyed it thoroughly. Goddamn it, that motherfucker went hard from the intro all the way to the end. And I don't know if I want to see it again though, but and that's not saying nothing was wrong with that fight. It's just that I don't think somebody should have to come down and pay 500,000 for a 0.2 of a fucking ounce. That shit was ridiculous. I didn't agree with that at all. Knowing that he coming down like that, I think that was the wackest shit ever. But other than that, just saying that if you're gonna do him like that, me being Chris Eubank, like I ain't doing that shit again. You better bring your ass up. Fuck that shit. I do it. I don't give a fuck. You did come up 2 weight classes. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But nonetheless, though, I'm dying to see which way it go. I'm not ready to put a stamp on like this shit is legit. This shit dope. I'm not gonna say it yet because it could easily sway into some different shit. But as of right now, that's what it looked like. I think Turkey was sitting there like, why the fuck the WWE is so successful? And it's the characters. Because if it was no storylines in WWE, if there was no characters in there and they was just two dudes walking down the fucking wrestle, and you know this shit was scripted, wouldn't nobody watch that shit? It's the characters that the fans gravitate towards. Like I said, everybody know what this shit is. Everybody know that sound. You hear this, you know who finna walk out. A fucking sound effect. And they go nuts. Motherfucker ain't even got in the ring and did shit. You know what I'm saying?
Where's the Canelo fight at?
Saudi Arabia.
Oh damn! That means it's gonna be in the middle of the day. Canelo fight at?
Most likely.
Probably at the same time.
Oh damn! That means it's gonna be in the middle of the day.
That's gonna be whack. But I'm here for it. I hate that I gotta buy both of these, man, because if you don't buy both of them, you don't get that deal.
How much is for both pay-per-views?
$90, but if you buy one, it's like $60.
Oh
so
damn! Yeah, that's a deal.
Yeah, I got them both. You know what I mean? But I told you I ain't want to support either one of them racist motherfuckers. But it's cool. It's cool. The boxing
No, see, I'm a captain.
overlook the nigga, like, you know what I mean? My racial bias when it comes to motherfuckers talk about, hey, monkey, come get a banana, and another motherfucker talk about, I hate niggas. Fuck both of y'all. I really don't want to support you motherfuckers. I just love boxing.
I hope somebody get in the ring with him and shut him up.
Like, I just want T.O. to get knocked the fuck out, nigga, and I don't think Rolly's not good enough to beat Ryan, so I don't see that happening. But I wouldn't be mad to see him get his ass whooped, but it ain't gonna happen because Rolly's a fucking bum. More on that later, though.
Oh my God, the hatred for Rolly is real.
I'm more excited. I'm more excited for the Canelo fight, to be honest.
I know you're a big Canelo fan.
I was saying like there ain't been no goddamn attention on the Canelo versus Skull fight because fucking everybody's too into this Teofimo bullshit. Watching this nigga make a fool of himself because we all really know. Come on, press. Canelo's gonna beat the fuck out Skull tomorrow, bro. I mean, on Saturday. It ain't no
his card decent, but it's not the best card.
And the undercard is trash, so I think that's why nobody's really talking about that.
There's a UFC card on that time too, a fight night, and that fight night one is dope.
I think they did. I think, to be honest, I think they was trying to stretch it, make it a big fight weekend when they know they could have put Canelo as the main on this card, bro. And this shit should have been on Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Is Jaime Munguia is versus Sarate 2 is on that undercard?
I'm not even here, bro.
Yep, that's it.
Jaime Munguia, another overrated bum who got cooked by nobody.
I don't know about all that shit.
Come on, man. You got knocked out by a nigga with 3 knockouts.
Shit be happening, goddamn.
Yeah, you're an overrated bum.
Let me see who on that card.
I mean, for real, Prez. Like, come on, Jaime Munguia is the real deal, though. He had his chance, man. Every time he get his chance, he's another one of them motherfuckers that lose big fights all the time, bro. Like,
I mean, shit, he only lost one big fight. I mean, the Sarase fight.
40 wins, you can't name 5 niggas.
He lost to
Canelo.
Canelo.
The big fights, what start happening to Jaime? And the fight before, no, fuck that. The fight before this, man, he barely got out of that one. Barely.
Yeah, it is on there. Yep. Yep.
I'm just saying,
I
man, some
like.
of these niggas be overrated, bro.
And
Like,
they the
you know what I
co-main
mean?
event.
I ain't disrespecting his skills, but they be trying to like act like these niggas is the goods. I'm talking about pound for
But
pound. These niggas
but
don't even.
nobody. I ain't never heard nobody ever in life say Hammy McGill was pound for pound. I never even heard nobody overrate him.
Nah, they was trying to tout him to be
Oh,
next up.
they was trying to put him up
They was
there,
trying to
bro.
put him next up.
Oh,
They
they
Hyman,
was trying
like
to put
after
him
like,
up there,
bro,
yeah.
he
Prez, for
wasn't.
sure.
Yeah,
And that's
Yeah,
that
that's
I
was
mean,
fine.
but
they
that's
was
what.
trying to say next up.
I mean, shit.
But
That's
they
what
was putting
promoters
him next
do.
to Canelo and Benavidez and all them niggas, bro. They really was, nigga. Because he was
I
What's
mean,
up,
40-0
Nine?
shit.
and he ain't fought nobody. So everybody was just throwing him up there, bro. But in reality, as soon as he fought one of these, as soon as he got in
I
there with
think
Canelo, if he was the if he was the goods who everybody was saying he was, man, he would have gave Canelo a way better performance than you.
Hello?
Another motherfucker in
What's
there
up,
for a
Nine? Can
paycheck,
you hear
bro.
us?
You
Yeah,
know
I
what I mean?
can.
These
Y'all
niggas are
hear me?
coming in here for paychecks, Prez. That's why I don't
You got
respect them.
look at the phone and turn the volume up on there. You
Crawford
see.
better not do that shit either, bro. You better go in there and get a nigga your all. I'm tired of niggas
Like
fighting
on my
Canelo just for
phone?
paychecks. That
Yeah,
shit's
on your
annoying.
phone. Look at your phone and it'll be like a
Yeah,
green
that's
bar.
it. Hello?
Yeah, you turned it all the way up.
Yeah, that's it.
Is it double?
What you mean is it double?
No, I'm asking everybody else. Y'all hear any feedback?
No, I hear him clearly.
I hear
it's
the
all good.
echo.
Yeah,
Now there was an echo right there though,
Huh.
that's you.
but it
That's
ain't
me.
coming from my phone
No,
though.
no, that's me. That's me,
Yeah,
y'all.
nigga,
That's
I
Oh,
ain't
me.
okay,
even said
okay,
nothing. Is it
That's me.
echo?
That's
Is it
me.
echo now?
No, that's me. That's
okay,
me.
okay. Yeah.
That's my settings.
But Prez, I
Yeah.
got a question for you, bro.
What's up?
So is Javante versus
Yeah,
Jake
blood. I ain't
Paul a
even. I'm about to
legacy
get off
fight?
this shit. I don't even like it like this though. For real though.
No, it's
You
a
said
call in. I'm
That's
I'm
a
just
gimmick
trying to
fight just
hold
for
on.
a
Don't
quick
get off
bag,
just yet.
right?
Don't get off just yet.
All right.
you said Javante versus Jay Paul. What?
That's a
No,
gimmick
that's a
fight
lot
just for a
louder
quick
for
bag, or
me.
is that a legacy fight?
Let me see.
It's both.
Do you think Jake Paul's a legacy fight? Stop it, Prez.
He said it's both.
Stop it, nigga.
Oh, that motherfucker ain't it. Hey, Nine, can you
Nah,
still hear
I'm
me?
gonna tell you why it's a legacy fight because
Hey,
niggas
y'all,
gonna be
hold on real
talking.
quick.
All right.
Hey, Nine, can you hear me? Can you hear them? Say something again. Make sure he can hear y'all.
Huh? Okay. Who you talking about?
Did
I
you hear
can't hear
Nine?
Nine at all, bro. I don't
Oh,
even
I
see him
cut
up
him
on the
out.
screen no more.
Okay. Y'all can hear him now. I'm trying
Can
to
y'all
figure
hear
out
me?
which one to X him out on. Yeah.
Can everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you out. I hear you now.
All right, real
Yep,
shit.
I can hear you,
Man, I
bro.
don't even like this shit though. To be honest, bro.
All right. Can
Oh, I
y'all
can
hear
hear you
me?
perfectly now, bro. Yeah, you good?
Can you hear
I
me?
can't hear y'all perfectly.
You can't
Like,
hear us?
what's wrong with it?
Like it's hella low on y'all end. I can't hardly like
Oh,
I
hold
gotta
on, hold
listen.
on. I could turn it up. That's me.
Yeah, I think
That's
mine's
me.
always low.
All right. It's probably louder now.
It
Can you
ain't
hear
too
me
much
now?
louder.
What
A
about
little bit
me?
more.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, because I'm using my headphones, that's why. So I'm on Bluetooth, so it's always low.
It's a little bit. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little bit louder. Say it. Do it again.
What what up?
Crank it up as loud as you can, and then like just go down from there.
No, it is. It's all the way up, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, I think it's
this
good
shit
then.
trash.
Or I should be,
Yeah,
right?
this shit trash, bro. All
But
right,
yeah,
bro.
what I was saying.
All right.
All right, yeah, you gotta make it make sense, Prez, nigga, because I think it's a legacy destroying fight.
Nah, I mean, shit. I mean, the legacy fight shit. I feel like it. I mean, anything you do is your legacy. Like, I mean, shit. It's a legacy fight because I mean, out of all the fights he done had, niggas gonna be talking about that one forever. So it's a legacy fight.
Mm.
Who gonna be talking about
Okay.
that? Tank fans or Jake Paul fans?
Shit, everybody gonna be talking about it. Even if you hating on Tank, they gonna be like, he fuck Jake Paul. That shit stupid. Like, you still gonna be talking about it. So that's his legacy shit.
So here's what I think about this fight. The only reason I think Javante Davis was going up like what 6 weight classes to fight a nigga like this, because Jake Paul ain't coming down. So the only reason I would think he was doing this is definitely for the bag, which proves to me that Javante ain't getting as much money as we think he is.
I don't know.
Nah, hell
Now I
no.
know
think
you
that's
don't
it.
like Shakur, but you don't think he can make more money fighting Shakur Stevenson over Jake
Hell
Paul?
no. No,
That's
hell
why it's
no.
a gimmick to me. You're not going in this for legacy. You're going in this to get a quick bag because Jake Paul's fan base buy anything.
But it ain't nothing wrong with that.
There's a lot wrong with that, dude. It's diluting the sport and your legacy.
Nah, hell nah. Cause he not. I mean,
So
nah,
this
never.
basically what we're watching, Prez, is a glorified exhibition match, bro.
I'm gonna
Now,
be, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna be front and center, bro.
I'm gonna watch it too, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, because
That's what
Javante
I'm
Davis, I mean,
saying, bro.
is
So
willing
it's
to knock
just,
this nigga
just
out. Now, if there's anybody that could jump up this high against a nigga like this with really no skill, like let's just be honest, Jake Paul, he got enough to call him a boxer, but he ain't. But he's E level,
He
at
lost. He
best.
lost to. He
You
lost
know
to
what I
like
mean?
fucking
E
C
level,
level
because
box,
Tommy
D
Fury's
level
a fucking
boxer.
bum. So if you lose to him, you E
Yeah,
level. That's E
and
level.
he lost.
You
And,
know what I
if you
mean?
look at it,
Now,
he lost to people his size, like Tommy Fury.
this is my question, man. Are we gonna be getting the glove biting shit we got in the Tyson fight? Here come my hard punch. Bite my glove.
Nah, I think
down the middle fight.
Nah, I think Jake Paul really believe he can beat Tank, and shit, yeah. I mean, and to be honest, if he can survive, he can beat Tank, because Tank not finna run up on that nigga.
He should feel like he beat that little dude. I mean, hell, he gonna be way smaller. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, but at the same time,
Now,
if you
here
look
we
at
go. Now,
Jake, he
imagine the
gets hit.
vitriol if Tank actually loses to this bum.
I mean, it don't mean shit to me.
Bro, that has to. I'm gonna need Doctor Strange to come over here and take me to a different multiverse or something, because I don't see it in any one of mine.
I wouldn't talk shit if he lost to this bum, because you're jumping up 6 weight classes to fight the nigga.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not even tripping. Like, it's like shit, nigga. I mean, that nigga big as fuck. You know,
like again, if he beats Jake Paul, do we make him pound for pound now? Hell no.
I mean, shit, he should have been pound for pound a long time ago.
In my mind, he is. He is. I be talking my shit on Tank, but I believe he's pound for pound.
Oh, you think he's pound for pound?
I think he's.
I don't think
I think
he's
if you
pound
go
for
through
pound.
10 fighters, it's kind of hard to not put Gervonta Davis at least 10. That's just my opinion.
The way I put it, the way I look at it, if you put a nigga who fight just like Tank with the same skill set and everything, in every weight division, like if you put a nigga with that, if you copy that nigga and put him at every weight class, he'll be the best or one of the best at every weight class.
Hold on.
Well, it's hard to agree with that.
Yeah,
because
but copy and paste. But I'm saying, how you put him on pound for pound? If who's he
Would he
fighting?
be that famous if he didn't sign with TMT? It's hard to.
Bro, who is he fought to be pound for pound? Is what I'm asking y'all.
Yeah, that's what
Bro,
I'm
I
never
already
fought a pound for pound
It
fighter.
comes down to who he fought. This is how I look at the pound for pound list. If you're at least a 2 division, 3 division champion, I believe you deserve to be up there. That's just my opinion.
Man, he on y'all list, but you can't call him pound for pound. He's never fought a pound for pound fighter.
But I look at it by prestige, and I think 3 divisions is prestigious enough to be on there, and you're still undefeated. Now, yes, he has fought a bunch of niggas that we don't like the nigga fighting, man, but I think that the nigga is a 3 division champion. You gotta give him his kudos on that. And I think if you're 3 division champion and you're still fighting in your prime, you deserve to be up there, bro, with no losses, man. I know we can throw in the quality of opponent.
He may be 3 division champion, but who is he fought though?
But he got his second via email.
Like, you know what I mean? But it's kind of hard to not put him up there when you look at when you're saying that the niggas fighting at the top of their game right now. You can't say Gervonta Davis ain't on that.
You can't say he fighting the top of his game because who is he fought?
I mean, I already went through this.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander. We said that about everybody else.
I can tell you who he fought. He fought a lot of niggas.
At least T.O. fought people. T.O.'s fought
Mario
motherfuckers.
Barrios is a nobody. Come on, man.
I gotta say names like Barrios. I gotta say names like Leo Santa Cruz.
Barrios is nobody.
Barrios is a bum.
Santa Cruz
I really
is the
do like
featherweight.
Leo Santa Cruz, and I really believe if Santa Cruz was the same weight, nigga, he would have won that fight, bro.
You hear how far back you going,
It's not
bro?
like Gervonta Davis just walked.
I mean, I ain't even gotta go far back. I mean,
he
shit,
was forced
bro.
to fight that. He was.
I mean, shit. He fought Ryan Garcia. He fought Frank Martin. The nigga fought
Frank Martin
Pitbull
ain't
Cruz.
no pound. I said, who's a pound for pound fighter that he fought?
Brian wasn't even the
I think
world
Santa
champ.
Cruz is the only pound for pound fighter that he fought.
And that's all I'm saying. Like,
bro, it ain't even nobody. It's not even, bro. It's not even. It's nobody at 135.
When you say pound for pound, I give y'all just saying he top of y'all list, but to say pound for pound, that's supposed to be an exclusive list, bro. So you tell me you putting him above T.O. and T.O. actually fought motherfuckers.
That's what I'm saying. It's list because it's like he had the Reggie belt, and then we had Loma
on my list. I got him at like
and
I got Teofimo 8th on my list, and I don't like him at all. But as a boxer in his resume, he deserves to be up there.
So
but I ain't gonna lie. To be honest with you, it ain't even nobody. It's not even no pound for pound fighter at 135 other than Tank.
He let his class go. Peep this. He had one. Look, check this out. He could have fought Dev. He still could fight Shakur. He beating your class means something. He let all them cats leave. Like he had fights there, bro. He had fights there.
But he did. He did have fights, and he fought them shit. He
But we
fought
talking about a
Ryan.
cat.
He
We
nigga
talking about a
fought
cat who
goddamn.
don't care about legacy. But I'm just saying that, you know, if y'all got Tank above T.O., man, that's crazy, bro.
I don't.
That's
I got
crazy.
Tank number 10 on my list. I got T.O. number 8. I got Shakur number 9.
You know what I'm saying? So like, I just feel like, you know what I'm saying. At the end
So
of
I
the
got
day,
Haney as my
I
10.
feel like that he let them leave, bro. He needs.
I got
to do
Haney
some
as number
shit.
7.
I get people like, oh, he went to 140, won a Reggie belt, yay! And for the guy that nobody fucking know, like you said, Leo Santa Cruz to me, and what's my dude name? Start with a P. What was his name? Pedraza.
Those
And
are
you
the
got
only
if you
two.
got if you got to go all the way back there to talk about Gamboa, Pedraza, none of it. Come on, bro.
Gamboa. He was a journeyman at that time.
What has he been doing?
Only time Gamboa was.
And I'm not hating on him. I like the kid. It's just that
I like Tank.
for me, pound for pound, supposed to mean something.
I like Tank a lot. That's like one of my favorite fighters to watch.
Yeah,
like,
but I'm just
pound
saying.
for pound means if you take somebody's skill set and put it in any weight class, shit'll be good.
Casino. That's if was a fifth shit though. We all be drunk.
But I'm saying that's why he's on. That's why he's always been on my pound for pound list for a while.
Right. I get you, but he won't do it. We can say if, but he won't do it.
He won't do what?
He could easily go to 140 and cause hell. He could easily go to 140 and cause hell.
He could, but some of them dudes at 140 big as fuck, bro.
So I'm not doubting him like he can't do it. You feel me? Oh
No, I
no,
remember
I'm not doubting
then,
that at
yeah.
all. It's just that he's not willing to. So I think that is just a thing of him preventing himself from being on that list.
I mean, he's willing. I mean, I don't know. It depends how you look at it because he already in his third division.
In his third division, but people tend
he
to
went
forget
back to
Tank's a big
lightweight,
dude, bro.
so it's
Tank
like,
not
yeah.
really that little, bro. Everybody
Tank
keep hearing that shit
he's
that
not
Calvin
big,
them
bro.
keep saying it.
Bro, that nigga not big, bro.
I mean,
bro, we not talking about height. I'm not talking about height. I'm talking about making the weight.
The biggest weight I seen Tank at is like 150.
But I'm saying I'm not
bro.
finna like criticize a nigga for not wanting to move
just
up.
Start making weight
more. Like the nigga already in his third division, so I don't really.
No, I'm saying, look,
I don't really
my
get
favorite ones. My favorite ones I like to watch right now is like, it's Tank. I like watching Tank. I like watching the New Way, and I like watching Bang, bro, and Virgil. You know, and
Can I ask y'all a
so
question?
guys I like.
Can I ask y'all a question? Yeah, everybody know who Mayweather is, right?
Of course, man.
Where Mayweather started at?
130.
130.
Everybody know what Manny Pacquiao is?
Yeah.
Where did Manny Pacquiao?
115.
How many divisions he's been champion in?
8.
I can't count. 8. Damn, yeah.
So that
what that got to do? That ain't got nothing to do with
shit
Tank.
Don't matter.
That ain't got nothing to do with Tank.
If you got the skills to pay the bill, it has a lot to do with him because he's really not little. His height, yes, but for his
that's an opinion. But I mean, I'm not finna criticize a nigga who in his third division who's goddamn small. But you don't think he's small, but shit, I think he's small. I mean, we really acting like he been at 135 his whole career only, and he's struggling to make weight.
Let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask you this.
He's not struggling to make weight.
Huh?
He's not struggling to make weight.
No, I ain't talking about one now. I'm talking about then. Like when Devin is at 140. If he went to 140, who would have won that fight?
Shit, I think Tank would have won the fight.
Exactly.
But I don't. But that's what I'm saying. Every fan don't want to see that shit.
He would be the undisputed fighter.
It's like
we're not talking about fans. I'm saying we talking about pound for pound, which include legacy. So if he would have went to 140, he would have beat a undisputed fighter. Correct?
Man, he did something more.
Could nobody say that? Devin accomplished more than him.
And to me, he did. I mean, shit, he beat Ryan ass and Ryan whooped Devin ass. So I mean, I would rather see. I asked for the Ryan fight. I didn't ask for the Devin fight. I asked for the Frank Martin fight. I ain't asked for the Devin fight. I asked for goddamn all that shit. I did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, I get that, but I'm saying the triangle theory don't work when you say it like that because we watched Vernon Forrest. Who was that? Margo B. Who?
But he don't have to fight Devin. They're not in the same division. He don't have to fight Devin. They're not in the same division.
No, that's now. What my point was from the beginning was he let all of them leave without clearing his class.
I would have liked to see him.
That's a big deal when you have your solid class. Like when all y'all come out, like we still in limbo about like Abdullah and all. And we putting all the shit on them, but we don't know who gonna last, right? So we technically for sure don't know who they solid class. That top 5 though, when it all boiled down and it seized down, settled down, whatever you want to call it, that top 5 was Shakur, Devin, Ryan, Tank, and Tio. Was it not? He let them leave. The only one there is Shakur, and that's the reason people calling for the Shakur fight.
I mean, it is what it is. I'm satisfied with
That's
his
all.
career,
That's what I'm saying.
and I
So
think he
that's
pounds for
pound for
pound. That's
pound.
all.
That's pound for pound shit. I clear these other motherfuckers out, nigga. I'm the fucking man. I don't give a fuck who else I fight after that. You can't really say shit to me because I beat all my guys. Because your top 5 people usually become champions, such as a Tio, such as a Devin, such as a Shakur, right? So therefore, them all good wins. Those are all great wins. Because just because you beat them, don't mean that anybody else could beat them.
Like
and that's been proven. It's being proven now.
Piggyback off of that, the crazy thing is that if Tank beat one of those niggas, the legacy shit stops immediately.
But he already beat one of them niggas though. So I mean,
I think he's one of those niggas. I agree.
No, he already beat one of them niggas. He beat Ryan Garcia, bro.
I didn't look at Ryan like that.
was a
I didn't look at
nobody.
Ryan
He's
like
not
that because
even having
Ryan said he
world
didn't care
star.
about belts neither at the time.
Like that nigga should have been fought nigga Devin or Shakur a long time ago just to shut everybody the fuck up, man. Ain't that what it's about, bro? Shutting the niggas up. Why are you
I
making
think
us?
that the only
Why
thing
you
he
just
had was
like
an interim.
I'm not going to fight these niggas
I
just
think
because I
Tank
don't
gets
want to
them
fight
all,
these
bro.
niggas. But when you beat these niggas the fuck up, nigga, it shuts niggas
Not
up.
like
It
that. I
makes
don't
niggas
think
eat
he'll
crow,
win, but
man.
it's like he
I
just has a
think
problem.
I think Tank beats them all, except
I think he
one
beat
has a
them
real
all.
shot, and that's Shakur.
Not saying
Man,
he
I don't
do.
even believe. Man, I don't think niggas would take the like niggas not even taking the offers that be on the table. Like Shakur had an opportunity, and I know people. I don't even like getting back on this shit, but they called Shakur phone. The fight ain't happened, bro. But everybody blame Tank. Like I don't. I mean, I don't fucking know. So I
I
mean,
mean,
at the
that's
end of the
where
day,
I don't like talking about business either way. I done
Yeah.
got into a motherfucker about that too, but you gotta be respectful on both ends. I get it, but at the end of the day, one man gonna feel the way he feel, and the other one gonna feel the way he feel, right? But that shit, I think both the blame is as much blame as people would put on Shakur, as much blame needs to be on Tank. If the hype train wasn't on Tank, people would be able to look through their glasses and actually see that, goddamn it, what has he done to be like, oh, X, Y, and Z? Yes, he is the cash cow. I get that. But when you look at it straight up on paper and be like, what has he done?
shit, he did
Besides
a
stay
lot
the
to
hype
me.
train. But in this day and age, but see this shit, this is what I'm talking about. But in this day and age, it's about the bag. So kids follow the bag, so he gotta be the shit. Versus accolades. Where you fighting Shakur, how many
No,
belts Shakur done had?
it ain't about the bag, because I don't really care about his money. I think he fought good fights. Like I genuinely like his resume. Like and then like like I don't know, bro.
I
Like
mean, listen, I don't think he
people
got the
put
worst resume. Like Boots
so all
resume
right,
to
put it
me is
like
way
this. So
worse.
I ain't say
put it
it
like
was
this.
garbage. I ain't say it
Put it
was
like this.
garbage. I'm just saying he ain't never fought a pound for pound
His
fighter, nor did
resume
he
is
clear
not
his
fucked
class
up,
out.
bro. But
But
it's to the
shit,
point where
shit,
it's just like
Shakur Stevenson never fought a pound for pound fighter either. But
You
you
know,
would probably put him on a pound for pound list.
but he tried no.
He
But he tried
unified though.
he unified and he tried to fight his class.
yeah,
Man,
he tried to
but
fight
also,
his class.
but listen, all right. So he tried, right? But
Right.
it don't count as Tank trying to fight Shakur when they contacted him.
Bro, ain't no contact,
Tank
ain't
got
no
All right, so all
contact.
everybody at
right.
ground
See,
zero.
that's what I'm
No,
saying.
It's
So that
always
it's
on both
different when it's
ends.
Tank.
No. So you trying to take my words to fit what you saying, but you not listen to what I'm saying, Casino. You can call all the fuck you want, but sending me a fucking sheet saying this is what you gonna give me, it's called negotiations. Now when I send back say you say you gonna give me $5 million, right? I say, okay,
But
well,
I'm saying
no, you can't see. No, that ain't how business work, because you finna tell me he should just take it.
no, I wasn't even finna say that. I was finna say so when they say Shakur tried to fight somebody but they didn't want to fight. Do
It is
like
what it is.
no, I'm saying, do people look for all the details of what happened? Like, did Shakur send a offer? Did
No,
Shakur
it's
like?
a difference. It's a difference. See, this is where we look through two
probably
different
trying to
lenses.
counter offer.
If you a big Tank fan, you're gonna look at it as like, well, Tank X, Y, and Z. I'm not looking at it like that. All I'm saying is this: way I look at boxing is, I see a kid that could wipe them all out, right? I see a kid that could potentially can go down as one of his greats in his era. That's how I look at boxing. I don't look at boxing because this guy gave offer or this offer. This kid has it all. In my mind, why the fuck are you not trying to clear out your class? I can give a fuck about the money. That's me putting Tank above a Shakur. That's me putting Tank above a Devin. That's me. Like, why not do that? That's how I'm looking at it. I'm not looking at it by the money scale.
At the same time, Slick, I know you'd be talking to the insider. And the insider did kind of give me a kind of touch an interesting piece of information. Prayers, you might like. I'll agree with this. If this is true, and Tank do this, then we could talk about the nigga legacy. Like, but I'm hearing that after Jake Paul, it's guaranteed Shakur Stevenson. Now, listen, if you jump up 6 weight classes and beat Jake Paul, and then go back to your weight class and then take Shakur Stevenson's belt, yeah,
that's a motherfucker, but that's gonna suck on Shakur now, because if Shakur beat him,
usually not wrong when it comes to these things. So like I'm 80% sure this is what's going to happen. You know
I hope it
but
don't.
if he pulls something like this off, nigga, then yeah, the conversation stops, bro.
It's gonna suck. That's gonna suck because if say he does go up, right, and he come down, say if Tank loses, that takes away from Shakur when they're gonna say, well, he just came back down from X, Y, and Z weight. He wasn't him. See, I hate stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that. That's why I don't want Terrence to come back down. If Terrence come back down, he gonna have to take a year off and do it the proper way before you even think about touching 154 again. All that muscle he packing on and all that shit.
That's the method to a lot of these dudes' madness, nigga. So if I do come back down and lose, then that's
why I say I would be mad if Terrence won and he want to retire. I'm not mad, bro.
But like, did you watch the interview with Shannon Sharp?
Yeah. I watched.
Yeah, I don't think retirement is happening, bro.
Yeah, he said we'll see. I remember. Yeah,
he made that. You could see it in his face. He's not done.
Yeah. So my thing is like I don't look at it through the lens of money. Yeah, there's offers being sent to Tank sending it up, but you deserve to have a counter offer. It's not like Shakur is a Rudy Poot or nothing like that, bro. My dude is 3-time champion, right? If I ain't mistaken. So I mean, and he done unified. He not one of these guys where he done sent offers to before. So I mean, like, it gotta be some wiggle room there. Like, this dude is accomplished. So I get that, but I don't care about that. If I see a kid that got the goods, it baffles me. It just does. Because I'm ready to crown Tank as one of the best in this era. I am. I would love to be able to put him on my pound for pound list. It just baffles me in this era. I've never seen so many kids who don't want to fight each other. They rather fight each other's leftovers instead of fight each other, if you get what I'm saying. And that's supposed to be the fights that we supposed to clamor over. Like, those are supposed to be the big fights. That's why it usually boils down to 5 or 6 big fighters or even 4 big fighters. And then you be like, shit, okay, they fighting all these other good fighters. And then once a year or once every 2 years, you get that big ass fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? Between that top 5 or that top 4 or that top 6. That's all I'm saying. You know,
what was Frank Martin's rank when he fought Tank?
4th.
So that's in the top 5.
No, I'm talking about your class. He was never part of that class coming out. He was just coming in. If to be honest, Frank Martin is actually part of this class. Frank Martin got his hype off Michelle Riviera. He was a prospect. So really, he's not part of the era.
Oh, okay.
Or a class, as I would say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That shit, I mean, I don't know, man. That nigga Tank had a trash ass class. I mean, he fought the best. The only person I cared to see him fight out the class, and that was Ryan. I mean, the only person I want to see him fight other than that is Tio. But he ain't really got to do it.
No, he ain't got to do it because he don't, like I said, we talking about a guy who willingly said, you know what I'm saying, he don't care about legacy. You know what I'm saying? He just care about the bag. He's a prize fighter. That's all he give a fuck about. Like Mark said, Cambosa's got a better resume than Tank. He fought T.O.
Cambosa's got a better resume than all them niggas though.
And been undisputed.
Which is some absolute bullshit because Cambosa is really a fucking bum, but he do got some pretty big.
That's what I'm saying. Resume shit. That, I mean, when niggas, I ain't gonna lie. When niggas say
resume, he do.
When niggas say that shit, it just make it like resume don't really mean shit anyway. Because I mean, shit,
it don't.
If all you gotta do is goddamn get in the ring for your resume to be the shit, then shit, resume ain't shit because shit.
I feel the same way about that. Like, okay, you fought these niggas, but they all beat you.
But you lost to all them niggas, right?
But he beat the man. He beat Tio. You can't just say
Man,
that.
he
He
got
beat
lucky. He's
Tio.
probably
He
overconfident.
got, but the
nigga.
thing is, look, check this out.
He get
Being
too much
lucky,
credit for that bum ass nigga, man.
being lucky is getting your O
these
wiped
bums
away.
credit, bro.
Being lucky is getting your loss wiped away. That's being lucky. He legit
Let's
beat
keep it
Tio.
100, nigga. If Barbosa wins tomorrow, nigga, it's gonna be luck. Like
That might be.
he's not supposed to win, nigga.
He's
like
not supposed to win, but if you
Sometimes these
beat
niggas
him,
get
you
lucky.
beat him.
Just like fucking the nigga that beat Charlo was lucky. Just like some of these other niggas get lucky and then they come out and then they get cooked in their next fight, bro. Like these niggas ain't really the goods, man.
Hold on, who was lucky? You talking about Tony?
Like
Tony wasn't lucky. He boxed the shit out that nigga.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Nobody who beat Charlo got lucky. Them niggas was fighting good.
Yeah,
Tony Harrison boxed the shit out of him and then came out and got his ass whooped.
Yeah, because he got cocky. That was his fault. Stood there trying to fight him on ropes,
rematch, bro.
But he should have just seen the first one.
Where was that Tony Harrison at when you had to defend your title, nigga? You came out and got your ass whooped and knocked the fuck out, nigga. You're a fucking overrated bum.
That's my point. That's my point right there. That's backwards, bro. Because why the fuck Charlo didn't do that the first fight if he could do it the second?
Because Charlo came in overconfident and got his ass cooked.
And that same way Tony Harrison did. Tony Harrison felt like it was gonna be an easy
with
night.
The fight after that with the Argentinian dude, he made that motherfucking Castano look like a fucking beast, nigga. And came
Castano
out
dropped him though, and they didn't count it,
bro.
Because Castano dropped him.
You acting like, nigga, you really trash for real. I just took you lightly, nigga, and yeah, you made the fight more interesting than it really was. But as soon as I took you serious, I exposed you for the fucking bum you are.
But hey,
I don't even like Jamel Charlo, but like they gave Castano a lot of props for that.
Castano did drop him though. I don't care what no one say. That man ass hit that motherfucking rope.
But then look at the rematch though. He cooked him.
Yeah, he cooked him. But that's the thing.
Body shots. Put his ass down.
Keyword rematch. Keyword was rematch. Why you didn't do it the first time? I said
it.
You get what I'm saying?
Overconfident. These niggas becoming overconfident. They be getting humble, nigga. That's why the best fighters never do that. Like the niggas in the top 5, they never come in overconfident. Never.
Right.
Like they always respect their opponent, nigga, and that's why they the top 5 niggas. These niggas becoming overconfident, they get fucking cooked, nigga. That's one thing where I really do respect Gervonta Davis, because when the nigga during his press conference, he do come off as overconfident, but when he boxes these niggas, he gives them their respect.
Nigga. Was he overconfident?
Like, you know what I mean?
Was he? Do you think Tank was overconfident in the last fight?
No.
No, I don't think he was. No. I don't think he was.
Bro, I said this, nigga. I said this a couple times. I said, bro, he fought him 3 times in amateur.
It was a little question. I was trying to.
I don't think he
was overconfident against Pitbull.
I don't think his head was in the game.
That's the fight where I thought Tank showed overconfidence. That's the only fight where I've ever seen that. Every other fight, he looks really composed.
Okay. And you said you don't think he was overconfident fight. You just think.
No, I don't think he's overconfident.
They knew each other, bro. Like he was able to push Tank to a level we never seen nobody push Tank.
I don't think Tank really wanted to even fight him.
At the same time, if that Grease shit don't happen, bro, nobody disputes a draw. Like, you know what I mean? And I'm excited for the rematch. But at the same time, no, I don't think he came in overconfident. I seen the same Gervonta Davis. It's just all the normal shit that he did wasn't working.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? But I don't think that was overconfident. I just think that was an opponent who knew him better than anybody ever fought.
Yeah.
I think he wasn't really up for that shit. And I also don't think that I think Lamar Rose is actually pretty good. At the same time, I don't think he is better than Tank or nothing like that. But we'll see in the rematch. But
yeah, they just knew each other. Like
I think it's what
that shit matter. Like every time
Tank had said it before the fight, he was like that Lamar Rose is a good ass fighter. And a lot of people were saying that shit too. Like even Shakur said, Shakur, I think he had betted that Lamar Rose gonna win or some shit.
Yeah, he was saying that.
But it's hard to tell.
That's sleeping on him that he's a good fighter though, because he said that he sparred him.
You know what I mean? When you got niggas that's in beef with niggas, it's hard to tell when they bet against them if they seriously believe the niggas.
Well, Shakur said he used them for sparring.
Because remember when we seen remember when Ryan Garcia bet Errol Spence $10,000 that Rolly was gonna beat Tank? Even he ain't believe that. Like, you know what I mean? But he still did it just.
But niggas don't throw away their money. Like, I mean, Ryan Garcia, he's dumb as fuck. But I'm talking about Shakur. Shakur, he probably really thought Lamar Roach. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Lamar Roach, I mean, when the fight got announced, I didn't ever shit on the fight. I was just like, shit, it's not a fight that I asked for, but I understand why it's happening.
I mean, the reason everybody shit on it because we wanted him to fight Shakur Loma at that time. We were just tired of bullshit and everybody rained down hellfire. Like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, Lamar Roach put on a fucking show and surprised all of us.
Yeah, I ain't want to disrespect him. I knew that I knew that they was I knew they grew up together and shit like that, so I understood why the fight was happening and shit.
Yeah,
So I
I
think
feel
he,
like it
like
was.
maybe he overlooked him a little bit. Like we
I
all
feel like
kind of did. You know what I
reaching
mean?
the
Maybe that's what it
130.
was, but like I think I won't be surprised if Tank come out and knock him out in the second
I
rematch.
feel
I
like
won't be
they was
surprised.
cool, but reaching the 130 just he bit off more than he chewed. He done it. That was what his second or third time trying to do it. You know what I mean? Like,
But shit, I gotta get out of here, Slick, man.
I know, and I was just gonna tell you, man. I got your alert. They pushing
I
you,
got a
bro.
show. Come
Cause I
on,
ain't
and
never
hey,
got your
Prez, I
alert
got the
before.
link in the chat. One YouTube, man, hit me up, man. Come over here and fuck with me, man. I'm about to stream at 9:30. So if y'all niggas ain't doing shit, come fuck with me.
I'm finna
It gets
end it
live
right here
over there
too,
on my
fellas.
channel.
I'm finna
All
end it
right,
right here.
all right, bro.
All right, man.
But I'm
Thank
out
y'all
of
for
here.
coming
All right,
on, man.
Slick.
I appreciate y'all.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Everybody, y'all have a good night, man. And like I said, man, come fuck with me. I'm out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, y'all, man. Salutes round one, man. Thank you for coming on. Everybody who came through, showed up and showed out with your boy. I really appreciate y'all. Everybody over there on X at Boxing GMT, I really appreciate y'all. Facebook, I appreciate y'all. YouTube, y'all know what to do. Wherever you at, retweet or whatever it is, follow. If you're over here on YouTube, please subscribe. Help the channel grow, man. Real spit. I will be back tomorrow. Like my boy Punch say, man. Y'all go to Punch Talk. Go over there. Help my boy Blow hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. We gonna be over there talking some trash. You understand me? It's gonna get lit. So y'all make sure y'all go over there too as well. I am your boy Slick 50, man. And Chappelle, I see you at hair grease. I'm about to get up out of here, y'all. Y'all be easy. See y'all in about 30 minutes over there on Punch Channel, all right? What's Punch YouTube? It's Punch Talk. It's in the private chat. Oh, you left out. Damn. Hold on real quick. Let me see. Comments, private chat, whatever. Now, do you take it out? Oh, there it is. Let me see if it'll let me copy. Copy link address. Boom, boom, boom. It's in the chat. It should be right here in the chat. That's it right there. Casino. I just put it in the chat. You can go on over there. You feel me? But if you can't find it, it's at Punch Talk. At Punch Talk. Like I said, I see y'all over there, all right? Y'all be easy. I'm your boy Slick 50, the one and only, baby. Doses.